Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dorks in Danger, the tabletop group my friends and I play Dungeons and Dragons in. Not really any announcements to get started with, other than I hope everyone's excited for mainly combat this session.
Murder.
We're
So
really good at murder.
happy.
We're really good at murder. Before we get into it, we'll do a little recap. After reviving your friend and patron, Gundren, you were all finally able to have a bit of relaxing downtime. Some of you taking the time to rest, to converse, others to hire some guards for Gundren, as you were planning to leave town on some side jobs soon. Another caravan arrived in town, and to your group's surprise, an individual introducing himself as Lord Orina Oceanpetal appeared to recognize Rinn, calling her by the name Lady Anastasia, and speaking very familiarly with her, inviting her to dinner at the shop that he was setting up in town. Your downtime was, however, interrupted, as an individual on horseback rode into town shouting for help as he burst into the inn. Bud recognized this individual and came to his aid as the young man shouted about Butterskull Ranch being attacked. Without wasting a moment, your party prepared and headed for the stables, taking the riding horses and heading east along the Tribor Trail. You rode until nightfall and approached the clearly ransacked and still smoldering farm, using Bud's knowledge and Niah's propensity for sneaking to scout and quietly rescue the remaining survivors which you could find, that being Big Al, whom Bud informed you owned the farm, as well as Bud's parents. After moving them away from the farmhouse, you headed back toward your target. In the dark of night here, you begin to feel drips and drops of rain overhead in the blackness of a clouded sky. Cloud-borne bolts of lightning flash now and then, rolling thunder coming very shortly after, as it appears a sudden storm has brewed above the farm. The chanting from the second floor seems to have intensified, and a steady downpour is beginning to take the area.
Oh, it's raining?
That's probably fine.
Very suddenly it has begun to rain.
That's kind of...
I'm just gonna put some rain ambience on for myself right now.
I mean,
for the vibes.
that could help with some stealth, right? I mean,
Can we still clearly see the guy next to the well, or is it that much of a downpour?
The rain is beginning to grow more intense, and it is something which just 5 minutes ago there was no sign of a storm in the sky.
Right. It was like a clear night.
It was cloudy, but wasn't like rolling thunderstorm, and currently there appears to be a rolling thunderstorm just suddenly materializing far above the farm here.
Hey, Synas, what's your little weather thing say?
You know what? I'm gonna guess it's not gonna say rain.
I
Feel like this is probably not natural rain.
Do you use Druidcraft to figure that out?
No, because it makes a little ping, and I don't want to risk anything.
That's fair.
Especially
What would you all...
our mysterious red orc person. Whatever his whole deal is.
Yes.
Oh yeah. What was? I can't find my notes.
There was a red-skinned orc on the second floor of the farmhouse that you had seen, who appeared to be some kind of spellcaster. And that was also where the source of the chanting, to be coming from.
Yeah. So I had counted 13 orcs plus the strange orc upstairs. All right. So 4 orcs in the living room, 3 orcs in the kitchen, 1 orc in the foyer, 2 orcs outside. 1 orc outside. 3 orcs upstairs.
1 orc bleeding to
Here, there,
death
and
on
everywhere.
a staircase in the basement.
Lying face up for some reason.
Yeah, don't know why that happened.
He's so sleepy.
So sleepy.
So are we gonna try and maintain stealth as possible, or are we just gonna let Thava just go ham?
I mean, what would you guys like to do? You are, as far as you know, you have not been detected yet.
What is the likelihood of a firebolt being stealthy when it is raining?
Well, fire won't even work in the rain.
You're quite bright.
It will. It's magic, but it's very bright.
It's raining.
It's beginning to rain. It's beginning to
Also,
look a
our-
lot like Rainmas.
Also, if I recall, in about this area, there's a bunch of orcs. Now, they might be looking this way, because I did make something fall outside, or make something fall outside. But,
This way. You can't say this way and then
I'm
expect
pinging.
me to know.
I'm pinging.
Oh, I see no pings.
You see no pings?
Do you not see that ping all the way down to the bottom there?
Oh, that far away? I was zoomed in.
Okay, yes. So they are probably have attention out this way, or they did have attention out this way.
Okay.
But I know there were orcs in this room and whatever room this was again.
Okay.
So they're probably gonna notice the dude just get hit by a firebolt. But it would be really funny for all of us to shoot him at once.
That'd be one easy kill. I don't know, guys. I think attempting a level of stealth would be beneficial. What do you think?
I think so.
I can just kind of stay back because obviously I'm a little bit useless right now.
I mean, that doesn't mean the Rangers trying to do this quietly. And I'm not sure we can. I'm pretty sure there are windows along this side of the house.
There were
Unfortunately,
windows
the
on
ranger-
every side of the house.
Reyka has like that heavy armor, so she gets a stealth deficiency, if you recall.
Disadvantage.
I know.
Stealth deficiency.
I think we just accept that we are a kill death murder team, and that we just fucking blast this guy and then deal with them as they come out.
I hear you, but you remember what happened the last time we tried this?
Look, we don't know that there's a dragon here this time, so it has to go better, right?
No,
And we aren't trying to
dragon's the
save
only
someone
thing.
this time.
The
I'm sure
dragon's
we are
the only
saving-
thing that saved us last time. I mean, it kind of
You
fucked
got
us.
him on speed dial then?
No, I'm trying to say, maybe we should try being a little more careful.
Okay, wait. How far away
Is the dragon?
is the dragon? Yes. How far away is the dragon?
Roll a
Okay,
detect dragon check.
Okay. My
Where is that
illusion
on the
range
character
is
sheet?
30 feet. I have little ability to make this guy look another direction.
Okay.
Although he's fucking oblivious. So...
He rolled like poo-poo the last time.
I mean, there's always the tried and true, I can sling a rock and see if it gets his attention in a different direction.
The classic, throw a rock in a different direction.
We could also... Isn't there a door down here into the kitchen?
There is a door on the south side of the building.
Sorry, I need this one. Yeah.
Yes.
That was the kitchen, right?
Correct. You also know that all of the windows on this ground floor are open. And
Okay.
busted open, so...
That's why we can see in, huh?
Yes.
We could
Okay.
just...
And there
bombard
is
everyone inside the
illumination
ground floor with
that does gently pour out, but the rain will begin to reduce that illumination over time.
attacks.
Okay. So my thought is, why don't we all just kind of like surround the building? The windows are all open. If we can all get into like a good vantage and shoot some shit inside of here and just like rain hell upon them from multiple directions, at least that gives us a shot before they start, getting out
Pouring
here.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
They
a
might-
bad idea.
They might even come out of the house from different directions, but
Yeah.
hard to say. They might
But at
stay
least-
together.
We'll
Well,
get some
remember-
shots in first.
Remember too that there are 13 remaining orcs spread across multiple rooms and multiple floors, so they're not all going to get out at the same time unless they intentionally stop to gather up.
So
So
it might help. I think it would help. Does anybody have any explosives?
I think that's you. I think you are the explosive.
Oh, if only we had some like gunpowder or something. Okay.
I do think first we need to deal with the orc outside if
Yeah,
we're going to
that's,
surround the building.
Of course, yeah.
Like-
That one first.
If we just blast him away and then take a position, start blasting inside.
Yeah.
We could probably do a decent. Why did he just move?
Did he?
Dre?
Yeah, I mean... If you guys are planning this quietly outside in the rain...
Mm-hmm. All right.
Also, Rinn, is that where you are moving to?
No, that was no. Sorry. That
Okay.
was a.
just
Oops.
just
Sorry.
double checking.
I like your plan. I say we blast this guy and then take up positions and rain hell on everything we can inside.
Okay.
And Thava can just,
Niah, do you
Dang.
want to collab on trying to take this guy out stealthily?
So, from my position, I can literally see a guy right here. Like, I can literally can see him.
I didn't notice.
Well, yeah, because you don't have the right angle for it. There's literally a guy
Yeah.
watching him, so the moment we do that, it's going loud.
Okay.
You guys are talking about the orc by the well, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there's someone literally
There's
watching
somebody
him.
else here.
Oh, okay. So why don't you three, Niah, Thava, Bud, go down in that direction to get those guys, and me and Synas and Reyka can go down around these windows and shoot in through there, since we all have like ranged attacks and shit.
Okay. Del, what do you think?
Wait, are you suggesting that Thava... Oh, is that the group that's going to go kill the dudes outside, or the dude outside, or are we taking care of that before we actually
So
go
we
in?
we basically be fighting. So we'd be fighting over here-ish. See my pings?
Dre's rolling.
Listen, all I'm going to say... Yeah, right? Listen, all I'm going to say is that as soon as you tell Thava to go kill somebody, she is not going to be quiet
Okay,
about it.
I am
Fine.
more than
That's
happy.
actually
Let's go.
fine.
Let's
That's
go.
fine,
Let's just go
because
do it.
we'll just divide and conquer, because like us three will go down to the windows. You guys can be the distraction.
As you
We
guys
can
are
kinda, like-
planning this,
Oh come on! Oh come on!
13 arrows come flying out.
you see the orc at the well sort of shift in place and turn his head a little, and like he looks like he gets some raindrops in his eyes, and he just immediately has to rub his eyes as he went to make a perception check and rolled another one.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
I'm
Dude.
so
Go,
ups-
motherfucking go! Let's do this.
I'm so upset about this man right now. I figured it'd be very funny for you to know.
So
Thava, I
Okay.
want you to like rush in, and I'm going to try to shoot this orc with an arrow, like before you make it to him.
Are you,
Same.
are you just
I'm
saying
gonna
the
be
out or
casting
in
it.
character?
I guess in character, paraphrase.
DM,
she-
can this be considered like a sneak round, or what do you call it?
A surprise round? I will need a group stealth check to see if
I
you
thought-
successfully engage is
I
stealthily.
thought we already did because we're stealth now.
no, we stealth to get here. But we're doing a whole separate action now.
And you're also splitting into two teams.
Oh,
So I'll
Yeah,
need
sure.
a team A and a team B stealth check.
Synas,
Alright, one
can you do that stealthy, magicy?
No, I
I
don't think so.
I could, but that's just for moving, and it's not going to make our
Not worth
shots
it.
quiet.
Okay, I'm
No, I wasn't expecting that. Would it be a
So-
waste
Um,
to like get into position, and to have a surprise round, which is invaluable in my opinion.
Are we just making this check to get into position to make the attack, or are we doing it as we get closer, like to actually
This would
attack
be
him?
as you guys are moving in, either to creep closer to the
What?
building, as one team said they wanted to creep to the south side. That does pass by several open windows.
I'm doing it. Pass without a trace.
Okay, pass
Awesome.
without a trace. You
I'll
all
agree with you
have
again.
a plus 10 to your stealth checks.
I gotta
Okay.
keep it concentrated, but
You only need it for
Okay.
so long, though. So
All right.
I am out of second level spell slots, but that'll help at least a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
that's great.
Do we all blast them together, or are we
I was just
splitting
gonna-
up and then?
Yeah, Thava was just gonna run the fuck in there. That's what she wants to do.
Alright.
She wants to just charge in.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, at the start of the combat, then once you charge in, you're charging this guy, right?
Yeah,
I'll start lobbing a spell at this guy.
I can't even see that guy from this angle.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to know what your guys are planning to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if Team B, Team South side of building, is going to move to get in position before you guys swing out, or what the
Yeah,
strategy is going to be there.
They sneak out ahead of us, and then when they signal us when they're ready.
Oh, also before I forget, Dre, I put a note in roll 20.
Yes.
I have Armor of Agatha's up.
Yes,
right
you
before we
still
do this.
you still have
Yeah.
Armor of Agathis. I remember that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Okay, so good?
Synas and Rinn, are you guys going to move to the south side of the building, or
Yeah.
Sure.
okay?
And is Reyka going with them?
She will be, yes.
Okay.
I need a stealth check from
go.
Rinn, Synas, and Reyka then. And then
I
a
rolled
separate
a-
stealth check from Niah, Thava, and Bud.
Do I need a stealth check because I'm just running in like a psycho?
I mean,
or-
if you're not running in stealthily, that will change how this encounter begins.
Yeah, 22.
24.
I got a 26.
Also at 26.
Nice.
Reyka rolled a 17 on stealth at disadvantage.
Oh, wow,
Okay.
nice. So it's a total of 27, or is that with the plus 10?
With plus 10 makes it 27.
Sweet. We can do this. We got this.
It was what, 2 26s for Team B?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
26 and a 27.
way too high.
Wait.
And what did Thava get? What did Thava get before?
I didn't roll because
Thava's just going.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
you're
I'm
not
just
gonna-
going in.
You're not gonna try any stealthy approach?
I just don't feel
Look
like
at
it's in
her.
character for her. I
Oh,
feel like she's been getting frustrated. Like she was already
Yeah, okay.
tolerating the whole like sneaking in there to take out the hostages, and now
But
that they're
now-
not there, she wants to kill them.
Okay, so she's just gonna charge in with
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so you guys watch as Synas, Rinn, and Reyka go stalking to the south side of the building.
I am gonna creep up with Bud. And be ready to tandem shoot someone. Actually,
I'm drawing my bow up and I'm readying an action to
Yes. So
shoot.
Niah is going to tap Bud on the shoulder, and then point out this orc. Without saying anything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready an action as well to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And Bud, you're firing at the guy by the well?
Does tapping my shoulder indicate
Yeah.
that you're gonna
yes.
attack that person?
Well, I was hoping that you're gonna shoot. I think Thava can handle an orc, an unaware orc by the well by themselves.
Oh, you want me to go for this guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll shoot him.
Okay. Synas, Rinn, what are you two planning to do?
I am going to rain fire into this fucking building.
Okay. Keep in mind,
To the best
these
of my
windows
abilities.
are like 4.5 feet off the ground to the bottom.
Okay.
So your head, you're what, 5'9", I think? I guess I can just look at my
5'7",
wall.
I think. Oh, yeah, there you go.
5'7". It's very handy having a height chart of all the characters on my wall. That's super helpful, actually. 5'7". You can see over the edge, you can see that there is an orc right here who appears to be butchering some meat. The window's probably gonna give him quarter cover because it's not a perfect direct shot. And you absolutely wouldn't be able to hit anyone outside of the room that is immediately before you.
What do you mean?
As in, your vision, you could probably accurately hit someone that's within this room, but not further beyond it.
Okay. All right. What do I want? Who
You
goes
pick
first?
a target, and I'll try to help.
Do we
Well,
know
you
who of
guys-
the three of us?
You guys have a
goes
surprise
first?
round, and we haven't rolled initiative because you haven't kicked off the fight yet.
So technically, everyone would be going at the same time.
You guys would go in a simultaneity, unless someone gets discovered, which because of your obnoxiously high rolls, you seem very stealthed at the moment.
I
Yeah.
can start it off if y'all want me to.
Well, Niah and Bud,
We'll
go
wait for
ahead.
Thava,
Yeah. Once Thava charges in, then you would fire your shot. You can go ahead and roll your d20 to hit preemptively if you like. Just don't tell me what it is yet. But I want to know what Rinn and Synas are doing to start the fight
I
out.
think I'm gonna start it off with burning hands. I'm wondering if I can do. I haven't done any what do you call it? Spell sorcerer stuff
Yes.
yet. So what can I do with that? Can I do two burning hands, or is that not?
No, so you're talking about twin spell.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it on my sheet. I can't see
It's at the bottom of your features list, I think.
features and traits.
Twin spell is for spells that have specifically one possible target. So things like Firebolt.
Right.
Things where you have to target a singular enemy.
Well, I can do Quicken Spell. When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, I can use 2 sorcery points to change it to a bonus action.
Correct. So you could use those sorcery points, make Burning Hands a bonus action, and then have a action free to cast a cantrip if you wanted to.
Right.
But for a surprise round, you will get off 1 spell before you're discovered. And then initiative will determine when your next thing is, basically.
Gotcha. Wait, for a surprise round, I don't get to use my full turn?
It will depend on the initiative order. If they roll higher than you, then I would say no. But
Wait, but it's a surprise round, so doesn't that mean you go before? Is that not how it works?
let's see how much damage. If you're going to Burning Hands these people, I want to see if they live first, too.
Okay, but
'Cause I
like,
do
what
have
are the
doubt.
actual rules of surprise rounds? Because I'm a little unclear.
It basically is a little vague and kind of left up to whomever is running it. I would say you get 1 action in your surprise round to initiate the fight, personally.
But no bonus action.
Yeah. So you'd be able to cast a spell, and then you are noticed.
Okay. So I would just do 1 Burning Hands then.
Synas, what are you planning to do?
What's the shape of Burning Hands again?
A cone.
Cone. So I'm planning
Cone.
to hit these 2 guys here. I think they're
there's
the
2
only
guys
ones.
there? Oh shit,
Yeah.
there's one there. Oh, I didn't see it. Fog of War. Ah!
So in this,
There's also
there are
1
3
more to the north.
There are 3
of
guys in
the
this
Yeah.
room that you spotted.
Mm-hmm. So there's 2 guys right in front of me. There's 1 guy to the north in the room above him, and there's 1 I can see straight across. Okay, 1 just entered the door. What the fuck?
Yeah, the time is passing while we're dallying.
I'm
Jesus.
ready. Slingshot on this guy. Wait, that's a really bad shot. That guy. Because it's a much clearer shot.
Okay.
And a slingshot is a little quieter. I'm hoping.
I mean, to be fair, there's about to be a
It's-
flamethrower in this room.
That meat's about to be cooked.
Okay. Well then, Reyka would probably also just shoot a bow into there. Okay, we'll start with Niah, Bud, and Thava then.
Okay. So the moment Thava starts charging towards this dude is when I'm releasing the spell onto him.
Yep.
And I will shoot this guy right here.
Okay.
I got a 20 to hit.
20 definitely hits that dude.
Mhm.
All right.
Roll me some damage. While I grab combat music.
That's 10 damage, but I did Hunter's Mark beforehand, so I'm going to roll a 6 die. That's a 5, so 15 damage.
Okay. An arrow zips out, and as this orc glances towards you guys, Bud nails him directly in the chest, and he stumbles, immediately falling to the wooded deck, dying on the spot.
Okay.
As you deal exactly as much health as that individual had.
Is that a Reyka?
Reyka!
Reyka is here!
That hasn't even
Perfect-
been
perfect
their
timing.
action yet.
Perfectly timed, I would say.
Hello.
Hello.
As Bud, before Bud lands that shot, when he, does Hunter's Mark, he, does a, controlled exhale to steady his aim before landing the shot.
And as the loud thud of this burly orc hitting the wood sounds out, the orc at the well turns with a grunt. Niah and Thava, you can take your actions as you please.
He's not looking.
Who wants to go first?
You go ahead and go first. I don't think Niah has the balls to try and take your kill.
Yeah, Thava is going to go running in and is going to attempt to run this orc through.
All right.
With the great sword.
Give me an attack.
All right.
By the way, I was gonna say, could I move, like at the end of my attack or no?
Yeah, I would give you 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have to ask too, Dre. Like, since this is so far gone better than expected, can I move then shoot, or was that not an option anymore because I held it action to shoot?
Yeah, well, as Thava, go ahead and tell me what you rolled to hit this guy.
An 11.
11. Unfortunately, you you do not land the hit on this guy. You come in for a swing and he just happens to like lean forward a little bit and it glances off of his shoulder.
God damn it.
At which point he turns with a yell of surprise and you hear from inside this window here some yelling in a language you do not understand that sounds very alerted.
Okay.
Niah, if you'd like to take your surprise round real quick.
Yeah, may I take a few steps to the right? Wait, can I not see him?
You don't see him from that angle.
Oh, okay. I was here. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna fire my shot at him.
Okay.
14.
14 does hit.
Oh my god. 13 damage.
13 damage. A very solid blast of Eldritch energy slams into his back and stumbles him forward, dealing quite an immense amount of damage to him, making him very bloody, but he is not dead.
Alright, and then I scamper over to the right a little bit, looking into the window.
Okay. Rinn is unleashing a blast of flame into this kitchen. So go ahead and roll your damage. I will roll the dexterity saves. I believe it's a 15-foot cone, correct?
Yes, I have one question before we do. I was
Sure.
just looking at my spells. If I cast Agnazar's Scorcher in this line, it's a 5-foot line. Could I hit all 3 of these guys? With 5 feet of a like a line of thickness, I suppose.
Well, it occupies this space, basically. So
Yes.
anyone standing on that line will get hit. But
Right,
the other
but-
two are outside of its range. This guy would not get hit, and this guy would not get hit.
Right. Okay, it's probably better for me to just use Burning Hands. It's only a level 1 spell slot anyway. Okay. Yeah, Burning Hands.
Okay. 15-foot cone. He'll be able to hit these two guys by the window. Ooh. Oh boy.
8. I think. I
8
forget.
8 damage.
8 damage. Yes.
8 damage. The access +1. What's your spell save again?
Burning Hands. Attack save. Dex 14.
Okay. So one of them passes and one of them fails. As you release a gout of flame into the room that ignites a lot of different things. Partly which being the floor, most of which being everything on the table, as well as this orc here seems to take the brunt of it, but this one down here makes his save, taking only half damage.
Okay.
What is basic math anyway? So 11. Okay. Synas, who are you smacking with a sling?
I was shooting a rock up at this boy.
Okay.
But I think I just barely missed with a 12.
A 12 unfortunately does not hit, as a rock goes zipping in and embedding in the wall to the north.
Hey, maybe it'll distract him. Plus 10 to stealth, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reyka, now that you're here,
Hey,
there are a number of orcs in this room. What would you like to do? Your friends have just set it on fire and fired a rock into the window.
great. I can only see this guy,
That works.
and I think I can shoot my bow between my friends. Yes.
You sure can.
All right, I'm gonna do that. We got 21.
21 most certainly hits. Give me some damage on that guy.
Alright. 10.
10 damage. The orc that was just patting itself off from being on fire suddenly has an arrow embedded in his chest and falls back, immediately expiring.
Nice.
Whoops, I accidentally rolled another one. Whoopsie.
And now, I will need you all to roll initiative
All right.
as we kick off this combat.
15.
I also have a 15.
Are you kidding?
I hope it's 15.
Oh, why did that populate with everything? No, what? Guy. Add turn. Add turn. Okay. Go ahead and enter your initiatives as you get them.
Women too.
Why do I have a name? Or is that just your character has a name?
It's just you that has it in the list.
Why is
Nice 4 initiative you got there.
Heck yeah, I rolled a 2. Cat Dad has not had his coffee. His
Well,
coffee.
it's raining. It's raining, and his fur's getting soaked. That's it.
Okay. Well, top of the turn order, Reyka, you're up immediately after nailing this dude in the torso with an arrow. It is your turn once again. As immediately calls of alert and shouts begin echoing throughout the building. The storm overhead crackles with energy, and rain begins to pour more fiercely as the chanting emanating from the upstairs windows begins to grow more intensive.
Okay, I can walk through my friends, right?
You can. This is a window here that you could climb through.
Oh, this is the window?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that gonna slow me down?
I would say not so much, given it's only it's a first floor window. You could climb through it.
Alright, I'm climbing through that bitch.
All right.
Oh, I can't get through it. Won't let me go through it.
Oh, here, let me.
Thank you.
Well, she phased through math.
Whoa!
She's so talented.
Division
Alright.
phase tech.
I'm gonna do a double longsword on this guy.
Alrighty.
Or short swords, I guess. That's what I have. Alright, first one. Ooh, 22.
Very much hits.
For 9 damage.
9 damage. You run in and give this guy a pretty good slash across the middle, and he stumbles back, bleeding quite profusely, but he is still standing.
Alright, here comes the second short sword.
Here it comes.
For 10. For a 10?
A 10 unfortunately misses. After the first
Okay,
blow,
but I still have my swarm.
You do have the swarm that you can use, yes.
We're gonna sick the swarm. For 4 points of damage.
As you miss that second strike, the bugs apparate and leap off of your blade that missed and burrow into the wound that you had created, eating through this individual from the inside out, and he yells and crumples to the floor.
I love the mummy.
Reyka,
And,
you are just killing them left and right. Holy shit.
As this guy falls with the bugs eating him from the inside, I'm gonna glare at this guy.
You see him yell and bellow out, slamming a fist against his chest as he pulls out a large great axe. But he
I
doesn't
maintain my glare.
seem necessarily fazed by it. Anything else you're doing?
Negative.
Okay. And it is Niah, Thava, and potentially the Orc's turn. Niah and Thava, what are your dex modifiers?
+3.
+0.
Okay, so Niah goes first, the Orcs go second, and Thava goes third.
Definitely not taking kill from Thava.
Going to So like I see like hints of people, but that guy is under cover for me, right?
He'd probably have damn near full cover from you at this range.
All right. What is kind of like the criteria for someone not getting cover through a window for me?
You being able to
Not
see
that I
their
see it.
entire body, basically. If
So
they're
the entire square.
so there's half cover and 3/4 cover and full cover. Half cover is basically, someone is half exposed, someone in cover but peeking out would be 3/4 cover, and full cover is you are basically completely obstructed from hitting them.
Okay. All right. I am going to skitter over here. Actually, no, let's skitter over here.
Skittering now, are we?
Wait, no.
Skittering.
That's something that foxes do?
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
So if
Sure.
I shot this dude, that would be no cover?
He would have... Yeah, I'd say you'd probably have half cover because you're shooting through banisters plus window plus...
Oh.
So you are like, again, this first floor is, 4.5, 5 feet off the ground, so you're shooting at an angle to begin with.
Right, okay.
So a half cover would add +2 to his AC.
So that begs the question, and I assume the same applies to this guy as well?
Yeah, he would have half cover from you.
I am going to ready an action to cast Eldritch Blast on the first person that I can get a clear shot on.
Okay. Then it is the orc's turn. Several shouts echo out, none of which you understand. But you see this orc in the window here, leans out just a bit and is going to throw a javelin at Niah.
Oh, if that's the case, okay. So I can't shoot back in response. I'm leaning out.
I mean, he doesn't have to move from where he is to hit you. You don't have cover
Okay.
from him. He has cover from you.
That is true.
I feel like fitting a javelin out a window would be a challenge. To throw it accurately out a window. It's
Yeah.
long stick
At an angle.
At an angle.
And as a javelin comes zipping out of this window, it skips in between Bud, Thava, and Niah off into the rainy darkness. As he misses. And he immediately crosses this window to out of your sight, but as he's crossing the window, I will let you return fire on him as he loses his cover to you.
I'm gonna pretend that it was...
This is a react. Oh, well, I got a 10 anyway, so.
In the same way that a javelin came sliding out the window at you, you fire back in, blast some of the glass off the window, and leave a pretty hefty crack in the wall back behind him where you miss, unfortunately. Let's see. This orc is going to run up to Reyka and take a big ol' swing with his great axe at you. Does a 20 hit you?
It does.
Not a natural 20, just a 20. For 1d12. Where's my d12s? There they are. For, wow, just a staggering 4 damage. Amazing.
Let's see.
This individual, 5, 10, 15, 20, moves and does the same. Misses you as he goes for a swing, and you dodge out of the way. You see one orc move up and into the room. He's just gonna throw a javelin at you.
Why are you picking on me all of a sudden? I'm just full of bugs.
I'm just full of bugs. With a natural 1, he stumbles on the way into the room and ends up throwing the javelin at the wall at full strength. Rinn, you see a javelin protrude suddenly from the wall just above your head there to the left. Completely harmless. These individuals here, you see one approach this window, one approach this window. They're both going to throw javelins out at Thava.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss. And geez Louise, guys. 2 large javelins come flying out at you, and you parry and step out of the way of them very easily, as they don't even roll double digits.
Wow.
Wow.
Thava, it is your turn.
I want to run this orc through. Come on, man.
Do it.
Run him through, drop his body into the well.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, you read my mind. You read my mind. Let's see if I hit. An 11 again, so no.
An 11, unfortunately, does not hit. This orc, in his panic, is yelling to try and get someone's attention. But just is not really succeeding. He also is fumbling around to try and draw his weapon.
This is just a repeat.
This is embarrassing. I hate this.
I know the feeling.
But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, let's see. One thing I forgot, I guess we both forgot, is Bolt is not with us right now.
Oh yeah, we should give you your dog, huh?
Yes. He should be in on the fun.
Doggo. Dog.
Activate.
Activate dog. Transformer sounds.
Do not send him inside flow.
I'm imagining that like Bud sends him out like a Pokeball, like just like you throw the ball and a flash of light. Bolt, I choose you! Go!
Okay.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
How far is this like an open door right here?
That is a broken open window.
Okay. I thought, what if I take out this orc right here? But I would once again be fulfilling the prophecy of Thava probably never finishing a kill.
I'm glad that everyone's just so intimidated by the fact that you might do something if you kill the person in front of her.
To be fair, you did kind of half chokeslam, admittedly, the other largest party member into a wall.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think you made your point.
Dre, is the well like large enough to like take cover and hide behind, or is it just kind of like a?
It's an open top well. You could probably get half cover behind it.
Okay. I will bear that in mind.
I am going to whistle at Bolt to attack this orc right here. So he's gonna move forward right here, and we'll do try a maul.
Okay.
Let's see if that hits.
Go ahead and roll to hit for Bolt.
Spell attack modifier. That's which stat again? Am I looking at?
So if you go into the spells tab on D&D Beyond, at the top of the tab there should be a spell attack modifier number.
Yeah, it's +4. So that's a.
So you whatever
16
a D20
plus 4.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Let's see. Going back to that page. D8 +2 plus PB slashing damage. 6. PB is
Your proficiency bonus.
Oh, that's right. Where's proficiency bonus?
On your main page of your D&D Beyond there. Up near
there
your
it
health.
is. Yeah. So that's going to be an 8.
8. You point this orc out, and Bolt comes dodging up and leaps up, biting right into the neck of this orc, slamming it back against the well in a massive gout of blood. as the orc immediately expires, having only had, well, less than 8 health.
Poor Thava.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
Okay, I'm so sorry. That it is frustrating.
And since I managed to kill that other orc, and I cast Hunter's Mark, I'm going to switch my focus to this guy, to the south, and put my Hunter's Mark on him now. I don't have to recast that, right? Because I already did it.
No,
Yeah.
you can just change the target. As your bonus action, I believe.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to pivot. That Bud's going to pivot his bow calmly and tactically and let loose another arrow.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. Is he actually going to hit it? Let's see. Let's see. That's 18.
That very much hits.
Wonderful. Let's roll for damage. Nine damage.
9 damage. As you stumble him back a bit from the window with that impact, but he remains standing.
I think.
Okay.
What
else would you like to do?
I think I'll just stand here. This is a nice vantage point
All right.
for now. That'll be my turn.
Then Rinn, it is your turn.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna vault myself through this window
Okay.
gracefully.
You just hop right on through.
All right. I can't go through the window.
Yeah, I'll just.
Thanks.
You are face to face with an orc.
I sure am.
You sure are.
Oh wait, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Wait, that was bad. Oh shit. Well.
Wait, did you just breach the house?
Yeah, she's in the house.
Leave it to Rinn to act first and think later.
It's so on brand, though.
All right, if I moved around this orc and did another Burning Hands, would I hit Reyka?
You definitely would if you wanted to try. Depending on where you're trying to angle it, but it's.
What if I did it? Oh look.
That'll
look,
still
I
hit Reyka.
missed her. Would it? No. it
That's
doesn't even
touching the
enter
corner of her square.
Oh. Okay.
I will also say, well, you have mirthful leaps, so I won't make you roll to hop over a currently very on fire butcher's table.
Oh, how did that get set on fire?
I wonder.
Is there any good meat on it?
Not anymore.
Oh, it's essentially crispy.
It's very instantly black.
Are you asking if the meat looks good in the middle of combat?
Let's see here. Features and trades.
Now
I've got-
you could fire off the cone slightly further and down to the right and still just barely hit the two in front of you, but you would not get the third guy in the room. And you would miss Reyka.
Yeah. I see that, yeah. I am going to think about it. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for my... Where do you find your sorcery stuff?
Your sorcery points?
Metamagics. My metamagics.
Should be in the bottom of your features.
They're all in different places.
We love that.
D&D Beyond. Get your shit together.
Guys, D&D Beyond.
Guys, D&D Beyond. Oh, here we go. Okay. I could do a careful spell with a sorcery point.
You could, yes.
To allow Reyka to succeed a saving throw.
Yes.
Reyka, wait, what's your... You got a high dexterity, don't you?
Yeah.
You're rangery.
Don't, come on. You asked that question. You got high dexterity, right?
Look. I'm gonna shoot some fire to hit 3 orcs, and there might be some collateral damage, and by collateral damage I mean you. But you're really like you bouncy, you can get out of the way. I think measuring the risks, it's worth it. I cast Burning Hands.
Can we please get a friendly fire?
A friendly fire tracker.
All right. Now I'm down with this team.
All right. The orcs and Reyka will need to make a dexterity saving throw. Both of the orcs fail.
Wait, all three?
I got a
No.
10.
It should hit all three, right?
It is a 45-degree cone, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the spell.
Am I wrong? Maybe I need to look at it too.
I might not be remembering correctly.
It just says 15 feet, cone. It doesn't really say what the degree is.
I would think it should be a 90-degree cone, in my opinion.
Okay.
Let me get my measuring tool out again real quick. Change this to 90.
Yeah, I feel like they should say that, right?
Yeah, they really should. Yeah, okay. All three of them will get hit.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay, so Reyka and two of the orcs fail to save. This one succeeds.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Reyka.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
16! Oh, no.
Ooh, alright. Well, that's a lot.
Oh,
so, as we're...
It's like the meme, I did it!
Oh no!
I take 16 points of damage?
You take 16 points of damage, fire.
Oh. God damn, why couldn't it be like the last one?
You see Rinn put her hands together in a cone shape, and out comes this torrent of flame. These two orcs immediately burn to cinders and collapse against the wall and the floor. This one takes half of that. Which is 8, so he goes down to 7. Reyka, are you still up?
Yeah, I have 8 points.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What does it take to throw a health potion at somebody? Is that an action?
An action.
Can I give it to Reyka?
As an
a
action.
bonus action? As an action, okay. Well, as my final order of movement, I'm going to put myself between Reyka and this orc.
Okay.
How thoughtful.
Boy.
Oh no.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'll beat myself up for that later.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Synas, what's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
+2. You go first.
Oh, cool.
You are not technically last in the turn order.
I would also like to phase through the wall, please.
Yes, okay.
Yeah! Seeing that one of my friends now looks pretty, scuffed up.
She's pretty on fire.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just lick my paw and put out a little fire on her shoulder and use, Cure Wounds.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh, that image is so adorable.
Aw, dampened paw.
You can heal 9 hit points.
Yay, thank you.
And then, how many more movement thingies do I have? 25 feet? Yeah? Was it any extra movement to climb through the window, or is it just
No,
up
it's
and
not
over?
very obstructed. It's a pretty up and over. And you're pretty tall.
Bonus action? Just no, that's a monk thing. Never mind.
Are you wanting to bonus action punch?
I was thinking about it, yeah.
That's a
But
monk thing.
5, 10, 15, 20. Let's get up. Let's get up at this guy.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, we'll do the whole 25.
Okay. Neat. I love it. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, but I'm ready to bonk this guy if he moves.
I love it. Okay. Somewhere up above, you hear a bellowing voice chanting out something. And in common,
Yeah.
if you're in the house, you do hear, "They must not stop my ritual! Finish them!
Oh shit, he can roll his R's. He's powerful.
Wait, in common?
In common, you hear this voice yell out.
Does the voice like sound anything like the orcs? The other orcs?
Not necessarily. You hadn't really heard anything but Orcish when you were sneaking through here, so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. This is I'm basically trying to. What I'm trying to see is if that sounds like it came from an orc or something else.
Well, you can't tell because you're outside the house.
Oh, that's fair.
But inside the house, you all in the kitchen specifically feel like you hear this voice like directly above you.
Huh. Does he sound like he's holding a glassy staff?
You can't really
Oh my fucking god.
intuit that from
Okay.
that yell.
Didn't the red orc talk last time? Didn't he have that kind of voice?
He was talking in Orcish the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Different dialects, different, you know.
Yeah, you know. I just need to tick off a couple things real quick here. What am I going to use for this? What would work for that? Sure, we'll do that. Is it 3? I should read spells before I have NPCs that use them, but you know. 3, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Top of the turn order, Reyka, you are up once again. You are slightly immolated, but healed.
Okay. Let's see. In this position, can I shoot my bow past Rinn?
Yeah, you
to
could.
get this guy?
Yeah, you can shoot around your friends. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay, do it.
Let's see. Oh, wrong page. 12.
A 12 unfortunately does not hit, and the arrow goes striking right past Synas
Oh.
and embedding into the wall next to your cat friend. Anything else you'd
Well-
like to do?
Everyone needs
Nope, that's about all I can do for that.
Okay. Would you like to move anywhere? Would you like to?
Wait, don't you have bonus action stuff you can do, Reyka?
Not with bow.
Well, no. I mean, I've got like a spell, but I don't really want to use it right now.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think I'm gonna say safely perched behind Rinn right now,
Okay.
if that's a thing.
Satyr meat shield. Okay. I'm good with that. Niah, you are
Fine.
up.
As long as no
Cool.
orcs show up behind you, I think we should.
I skip over just straight right here.
Okay.
You duck you behind the well, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on this dude.
Okay, do it.
And get an 11.
11 unfortunately does not quite hit. You slam into the wood right next to the window edge.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's what I heard.
All right, the orcs are up. The orc in the kitchen here is going to look at you, Synas, and still patting out the fire on his coat, he's going to take a step away from you toward Rinn.
Oh, I'm bonking.
Bonk this man.
Oh, wait, shit. Wait, quarterstaff is versatile. That means I can one-hand bonk, right?
Yes,
Oh, thank God. I was like, I gave my scimitar to the guy outside.
you
Oh,
sure did.
shit. Oh, God, another 12.
Unfortunately, he just luckily dances out of the way of your staff, and you whiff on the attack. Rinn, there is a 6.5 foot tall, 350 pound orc bearing down on you with a great axe. Does a what is that, +5? Yeah, does an 18 hit you?
Oh, it sure does.
Sure does. All right. For woofed a lot of baby. 15. Sorry, yes, 15 slashing damage
Ouch.
15.
for a max damage great axe roll.
Alright, I got,
Wow.
As
I got 3 health, y'all.
as this orc lumbers over and goes for a massive swing, yelling out at you as he slams you right in the shoulder with an axe and embeds it rather deeply, drawing quite a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm. Well, I deserve that.
The other team up north, this door pops open. Orc steps out. He's gonna throw a javelin at Thava. And rolls a 1, and it goes skipping away into the darkness, and that dice goes to jail.
So inside the house we have war crimes. Outside the house we have Monty Python.
Yeah, as the second javelin slides past Thava. And the third one, going for Bolt, just embeds in the ground right in front of him and completely misses as these 3 orcs yell out and retreat back into the house and take cover off to the sides of the window and close the door. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm angry. Those of you in the kitchen, you hear thumping coming from the north of you, as it sounds like several individuals come rushing down the staircase. So we get 1, 2, 3, so it would have been 15, 20, 25, 30, 15, 20, 30... 30 as three more orcs come charging into the room. All of them have this sort of odd crackling lightning sort of mist around them.
Shit.
They are all wielding great axes, much like the previous ones. And seeing you guys, they're going to use their actions to dash 1, 2, and 3.
Would like to point out that retreat is an option.
Yep, but all of them, those 3 use their actions to come down here, so they are not able to attack you immediately. Thava, you are up with Bud on deck.
I have an important question for you, Dre.
I have a very important answer.
Knowing what you know about my movement,
how
much movement would it take to go through an upstairs window?
I would say...
the nearest upstairs window.
Yeah, the nearest one to you would put you there. You would need... 30 feet would put you inside from your current position.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Thava is going to look to the others, kind of passing over the fact that the dog just killed the orc in front of her, and say, "Take care of the orcs. I'll kill whoever's casting spells up there." Because I'm assuming that there's a assumption that somebody is casting spells, right?
It
Given what
definitely
we know.
seems like you're in a spellcaster's territory right now.
Okay. And then she is going to run over to the side of the building and run straight up the wall and into the window.
So, Bud and Niah, you see...
Before she makes it in, Bud's gonna say, like, holler if you need help!
She hasn't responded.
Bud and Niah see Thava put one foot on the wall and just go sprinting straight up this wall like it's nothing.
What?
And then
Wait, Thava's straight up Sonic'd up the wall?
Yep.
Wow.
And in through a window, which you smash open. It is not locked, but you are easily able to get through it. And
So
you
you
find
said-
yourself up to the north on the second floor.
Okay.
And that is
So it's
30
30
feet of movement to get to that position. You see a large bedroom with a wardrobe and an open
Okay.
door. The chanting sounds like it's coming from just outside of the open door in front of you.
Okay. So, I should have probably asked this beforehand, but do I have to declare a dash before I move, or can I dash after?
No, you
my
can dash
initial
after.
move? Okay. So, I'm getting an extra 5 feet, because I have 35 feet of movement,
Yep.
and then I'll take a dash action and move however much more feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
And as you come into this room, you see, from your angle, you can see several individuals, one of which is this red-skinned, reddish-orange-skinned orc, reddish-orange-skinned orc, that is a tongue twister, who has lightning crackling around his arms, who appears to be in the middle of chanting, and as you appear, he basically focuses on you and glares and yells something in Orcish to the other 4 who are standing around a small pile of bodies, a large pool of blood on the floor with a odd-looking sort of onyxy figurine in the middle of it that appears to have lightning striking from within it. But that is what you see.
All right. I have a little bit of movement left, but I think I'll just stand my ground here now that I see them, and I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Gift of the Chromatic Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use electricity instead of fire because I just find it fun. Seems like a fun idea.
As your
Fight electricity with electricity.
As your greatsword sparks into life, the flaming greatsword, I'm assuming, is what you pull out.
Yes.
Begins to sort of drip living flame, and lightning sparkles up the edge of it. The half-orc looking individual's eyes sort of widen, and you hear him yell, "Why do you seek to interrupt the recovery of our homeland? Kill her!"
Okay. I don't know my business.
Bud, it is your turn with Rinn on deck.
All right. Let's see. Just so I have a little extra movement, because I can probably just barely make it in the door right here.
Yeah.
If I just use my normal movement, but I am going to go ahead and cast. Let's see. If I did Zephyr Strike, could I like stack that with Hunter's Mark? If I manage to.
Hunter's Mark's not. Is Hunter's Mark a concentration based thing?
It is.
Is
yes.
Zephyr Strike concentration?
I think it. Yes, it is.
You would have to choose to have one or the other up. When you cast a second concentration spell, you lose the effect of the previous.
Oh, I see. I'm not as good of a multitasker as I thought. Let's see. In that case, I'll just go for my normal movement speed. I'll maintain Hunter's Mark because I know that. I think he's right here. I still have the mark on him. Actually, could I? No, I don't think that'll work. I'm going to. If I had to vault over this rail right here, would I need to do a dexterity roll?
If you're going to
acrobatics.
If you're going to jump over that, sure, make an acrobatics check just to see how well you do it.
Okay. That's going to be.
Are you trying to like jump fully over it and clear it, or are you climbing over it?
Jump fully over it.
Okay, that definitely would be a hell of a jump. That's like a 6-foot vertical.
I got an 18.
With an 18, you go sprinting up and do a like full like parkour leap up, ball up, and miss the railing just a bit to plant your feet against the wooden porch, not even stumbling.
Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna whistle after Bolt to follow me as well, so he's gonna be like here or something. And I'll be able to move in just enough to the door. I can't get in right now. It's like my icon won't move inside. Right here?
Yeah, do you try and open the door?
Oh, is it locked?
You feel as if the door has been barred from the inside.
Oh, interesting. Well, I can't really. I can't make it in otherwise. So I think what I'll try to do is vault inside this window on my next turn. But for now, because I can see this guy, I'm just gonna shoot my longbow at him.
Which guy?
This guy right here. I can see him in my field of vision. let's see. Oh, that's gonna be a 15.
15 is gonna just hit this guy.
Okay. He does not have Hunter's Mark, so it's just gonna be a normal. That's gonna be 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. This was this individual. Yep. Okay. As an arrow slams right into him, dealing quite the wound, but he is still up.
Okay. I'm gonna finish off the turn with Bolt using teleport to get through this window right in front of this guy.
Okay.
And I don't know if can I do that? Let's see.
I'll just move Bolt.
Yeah.
As he vanishes in a puff of swirling green dust and reappears with a in front of this orc who yells out in surprise.
And we're gonna do a maul. Let's see. That's gonna be a 12.
A 12 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay.
As he goes to bite out, this large orc just slaps Bolt's face away so that he can't make purchase.
No, don't do that.
Your dog got
He's just
slapped.
trying to give him a little nibble. That's it. I don't think he has any more movement speed. I don't want to do an attack, an opportunity. So
Yep.
I'm just at my turn there.
Okay. Rinn, you are up. With Synas on
Guess what
deck.
I'm gonna do?
Well,
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Is it going to be Burning Hands again?
It's gonna be burning hands. But first of all,
I'm going to kill the dog.
Okay, I have two requests, Dre, for your stream.
Yes.
2 counters. A friendly fire counter and a war crime counter.
That's fine. I don't see the problem here. It's fine. Okay, Burning Hands at everyone in front of you.
yes. But first,
Okay.
I think Reyka. I know I kind of insinuated that I would give you this health potion, but I
I mean,
kind of need it.
She did get healed. She does have 17 HP, and you currently are sitting at 3.
Yeah, you need it more than me.
I'll make it up to you later. I'm gonna go ahead and do Quicken Spell Meta Magic to do Burning Hands with a bonus action, and then use my action to take a health potion, essentially.
Okay. I like it.
I'm gonna do the health potion first.
Sure.
What does that give me?
Which type of health potion are you drinking?
Potion of Healing. I think
Should
it's
be
just regular.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Uh, 6 health back.
Okay.
That seems like not very much. And then yeah, Burning Hands.
Okay.
DC
You can
Dex
cast this
was-
in such a way that Synas does not get hit.
Oh yes, I made sure of it.
So the one without spell on him succeeds. And then first on the left. DC 14, you said?
Yep.
Okay, he succeeds. That one fails. And that one succeeds with a natural 20. So 3 of them succeeded, 1 of them failed.
That's suckadoos.
Go ahead
okay.
and roll your damage. As you, mid-drinking a potion, just fire this massive gout of flame at these individuals.
15.
15 damage, wow. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah. Synas, you are narrowly missing being incinerated as another massive burst of flame comes from your sorcerer friend. Which ignites the floor and ceiling of this room as well, because it is a cone.
That's fine. The room's gonna need to be remodeled anyways.
One individual immediately burns to death, yelling, while the other 3 are still standing,
Damn it. Okay.
but rather heavily
The melee
damaged.
guy would go down.
Unfortunately, he is low, but he is not dead.
Okay.
Okay, anything else you'd like to do?
That's I can do.
Okay.
would walk away, but I would get hit.
It's
so
true.
I can't do that.
You get hit by many people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Synas, you're up.
I don't like the amount of people that are next to me.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
One of them's dead.
I mean, that was very quick thinking on their part to get up close and personal with me, and for that I'd like to applaud them. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Do it. Yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Clap.
Folks.
It's just a cone straight in front of me. Or a cube, excuse me.
It's, yes, a
So-
cubes, or like a rectangular prism, I guess.
Yeah, so it should hit these two. I was
Okay.
expecting the third one, but I need these guys away from me.
Okay. What is your spell save?
It's Con 14.
Constitution.
Folks.
Folks. They're even better at that save. Okay, first one succeeds, second one fails.
That's okay.
So the one to your right succeeds, the other one fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's gonna be 14 thunder damage.
Whew! Holy baloney.
Rolled a 6 and an 8.
Cleaning house down there.
Jeez.
And yeah, of course, there's thunder for 300 feet.
Yeah, so this massive thunder crack, which briefly deafens everyone in the room because it's the level of being next to a or a lightning bolt, but indoors, rings out. It knocks them back on a success, or does it knock them back on does it knock them back on a success?
Failure.
Only on a
They've
fail?
knocked 10 feet away from me.
Okay. This individual immediately goes limp with the... You can't hear the crunching of bone over the sound of thunder, but his limp corpse flies into his friend and smashes into the table on the other side of him, knocking the burning table to the floor. The other one next to you, who is now bleeding out of his ears and looks very weak, is barely standing.
I was hoping it was the other way around. Let's see. What else do I have?
Didn't we say you could use your kitty claws as a bonus action?
That did happen once.
That did
yeah.
happen once, because it was pretty
That
sick.
did. With the spider.
Kitty claw.
The kitty claws.
I mean, if you'll allow it again, I would totally swing at this.
I think it makes sense for...
I'm just picturing the most just like...
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it sure does.
Give me my little 1d4.
You don't even need to roll it, he has 1 HP.
Oh, what was it? 3 anyways.
Okay, he's very dead as he goes to shakily yell at you and you just jam your claws straight into him and he basically stumbles and falls prone at your feet, dead.
And with a little bit of a snarly growl, I'm gonna run at this dude.
Okay.
Hopefully, I've got his attention.
Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, upstairs, or is there anything else you'd like to be doing?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Can I just note that Synas's mane is probably like standing on end right now from all the electricity in the air? It's probably
He's
very
foofy.
intimidating. Very
He's
much
very foofy.
pufferfish kind of mentality going on.
Make
And I got
yourself
2
look big.
people I gotta heal up, so it's about to have some fucking stars in it.
Sick, dog. All right. Upstairs, Thava, this half-orc, is going to look at you and hold one sort of gnarled hand out, and it is going to say, "Flee," as it tries to cast command on you.
Okay.
So I need you to make a wisdom save.
Please, God, don't. Don't embarrass me like this. 13.
A 13 succeeds.
Oh, thank God. Fuck. Oh.
As you feel this sort of crackling of static run through your mind and around your head, but you shrug it off, and he glares at you angrily.
Just kind of grins.
He's going to back off out of your sight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, okay. Okay. Top of the turn order, Reyka, you are up once more.
Okay, well, after that big old thunderclap, she's slightly disoriented, but as her sight regains its focus, And she sees all the new dead bodies. She sees this one is still standing,
Yep.
so she shifts her attention and just leaps over here and is going to attack with short swords.
Do it.
22.
22 most certainly hits.
Okay, for 9 damage.
9 damage. As you come up and stab this individual, you land a fatal blow as he was mid-turning to face Synas. You run him through and he falls to his knees and to the ground, dropping the great sword.
Fantastic. Well, she looks satisfied. And let's see, so she's going to move. Let's see, 10, 15, 20. She's going to stand right here.
Okay.
And end my turn there.
Niah, you are up with the orcs on deck.
Okay, I am going to this railing right here. How tall is it compared to me?
You're what, like 5'6"?
Yeah.
It's probably 7 feet to the top of it. Because
7
it's
feet?
like a raised balcony.
Shit. Okay. Well, then that changes things. All right, I'm gonna cast Blur myself,
Okay.
which now means that all attacks against me now have disadvantage unless they have some way to see me that doesn't rely on sight
Yep.
or ability to see through illusions.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
Bam, my turn.
All right.
Oh, I get to ready my sword while I'm doing this too.
Sure. Your sword magically appears in your hand.
Yep.
It is the orc's turn now. Boy, there sure aren't many of those left. The one over here is going to go for an attack on Bolt. Which definitely does not hit with a 10. As his great axe slams into the wooden floor and Bolt dodges out of the way.
That's what he gets for trying to slap him.
The other one runs up behind Bolt. And definitely hits him with a 21. At least I'm pretty sure Bolt's AC is not above 20.
No.
Oh, you should have just lied to him. He doesn't know.
It's true. True.
As a great
Deriaz,
axe
man.
slams down into Bolt's back for 10 damage.
Oh man.
And he yelps out in pain. Let's see. 5. 30. 35, 40. As another orc comes running up the stairs near you, Thava.
Here come the boys.
And you see all the orcs that were in the middle of this ritual stop and pick up the weapons that are next to them to immediately come after you. This one is going to move and take a swing at you. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Whoop, floor dice, get out, yeah, no. For, come on! For 4 slashing damage.
Alright, he takes 5 cold damage. Is it 4?
Yes.
Is it 4? Okay. Yep. Takes 5 cold damage.
My pen is dying.
So you're saying that your pen is bloodied?
My pen is definitely bloodied right now.
Okay.
And then you're going to see another couple, or one orc move down this way, and you're going to get 3 javelins tossed at you in this hallway.
Guys, there's a lot of fucking orcs up here.
13 plus... How much is there? Plus 5, 18 to hit?
Yes.
For 7 piercing damage as one lands in your shoulder.
Okay.
One of them misses. And a 16 to hit?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Only one of them finding purchase on you.
Did you say it was 7 damage?
7 piercing damage.
Alright. Agatha's is down.
Agathis is down, but the one in front of you has a face full of ice shards.
Nice.
Okay, Thava, it's your turn.
She's going to swing at the nearest orc in front of her.
All right.
There's a 15 hit.
A 15 hits.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, she hit something.
That is 15 physical damage.
Okay.
And 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
And her sword effect procs, which means it is now beginning to spark and whatever the hell it does, like get all energized.
Yep, as your
Yeah, go ahead.
as your sword begins to spew flames and jitter and vibrate.
I don't think it does the damage on the turn it hits.
Not on the
though.
turn it hits, no. But on your next hit, it will do its effect.
All right. And is this guy still alive?
No, he's super dead, actually.
thank
As
God.
you cleave into him and separate the top half of him from the bottom half of him.
Okay.
Ice shards and all. The others sort of step back just slightly and look at each other a bit nervously, but with a yell from the north end of the room, they hunker back down and glare at you. But that one in front of you is very expired.
She's going to walk over their corpse and come over to this guy and use a bonus action while doing so to activate Shield of Faith
Okay.
to boost her AC and then end her turn.
Very cool. What does your Shield of Faith look like?
It's like a red kind of like aura, like you mentioned that someone else had a similar colored aura at one point.
Cool. Alrighty. Bud, you are up with Rinn on deck.
Alright, Bud is going to take just a step forward, lean his bow against the frame of the broken window, and do a point-blank shot with his
Right into this
longbow.
man's back.
Right into this man's back. This is the guy that had a hunter's mark, right?
Correct, yes.
Yep. So I will roll and see if I hit. Oh no! It rolled off my desk. Let me try again.
Floor dice don't count?
Yep. Oh, good. That's a 21.
Oh, yes.
Not natural, but 21.
Very
to
much
hit.
hits.
All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. 8 plus 3. It's 11.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see the modifier. Plus 2, so 13 damage.
Yeah, that's
This man's head is gone.
that's more than enough. You put an arrow into and through this man's head, and he slumps to the ground. Kind of on Bolt, but Bolt sort of kicks him off.
All right. Bud is gonna step forward some more and vault over this windowsill. I'm assuming it's clear, right?
There's some shards of glass there.
Okay. Do I need to do acrobatics, like make a forceful, like vault through,
I would say...
like dive through maybe and roll into the room?
Okay, if you're trying to, like... do, like, a pencil dive through the window and miss the shards of glass on the edges of the window...
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check.
Why not? Let's see what happens. That is a 16.
Okay. On a 16, you do a pretty good dive, but there are shards of glass all over the floor, and as you roll out of it, there's like one sort of gnarly piece that sticks into your back, so you take 1 piercing damage, but you're in.
All right. Let me.
And the jaggedy windows did not cut you up.
Nice. And I'm gonna, and now for Bolt's turn, Bud will just like whistle again and just like get Bolt's attention and just point his finger at the orc in front of Bolt.
Okay.
And we'll do a maul.
Alrighty.
I don't know if that's not gonna hit. That's 11.
11 unfortunately does not hit. Bolt goes for a bite, but the orc again slaps him away.
Man, he's so good at the slappy game.
He's really good at don't get bit.
All right, yeah.
All right.
I think. I think that's all I can do. So
Okay.
I'll stop there.
Rinn, you are up with Synas on deck. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go right here.
Here. Yeah.
Here. How far can I shoot? 120 feet. Oh.
Yeah, firebolt's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the last remaining orc I see there.
Firebolt. All right. Give me that attack roll.
Reyka looks nervously behind her.
18.
18 hits. Give me some damage.
8.
8 damage, just barely more than you needed to kill this individual. As a bolt of flame streaks out from the back and slams into his torso, burning a large hole into it.
Love it. I love that for him.
Love that for you. Anything else you'd like to do?
I've got some movement. Where's the stairs?
You were pointed out that there is a set of stairs in the southeast corner of the building, but also in the north section of the building.
Oh.
There's 2 sets of staircases. You're about equidistant to both of them.
The other one has walls around it that I must traverse. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Okay, I've moved 5, 10. So I've got 25 movement left. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. You move into this room with quite a lot of overturned furniture, blood in many different places.
Is that blood? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Synas, you are up. The kitchen around you is rapidly burning
Yeah, I'm getting out of
as
here.
this room is very on fire and smoke is building up rather quickly.
I'm gonna step over here.
Well, I feel like we've managed to disrupt the ritual.
Right. I'm gonna, with a bonus action, activate the starry form for
Okay.
Chalice. And as I gently put a hand on Reyka to step by her, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as well.
Wonderful.
Aw.
So that's gonna be... it's not a great roll. 6 health back to you. And
Thank you.
with the Chalice's bonus effect, Rinn is gonna get...
What?
Oh, that's a much better heal. That is 11 health back.
Whoa!
This man and his
that's my
multi-layered
entire
healing.
That is my last spell, though.
How am I going to kill you guys at this rate?
Now you can just do it with damage because I got fucking nothing.
Don't worry, Dre. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start heading for them stairs.
Heading for them stairs. All right.
And that's all I got.
Alrighty. It is the half-orc's turn upstairs with Thava. Oh, did I not? Wait a second. Hold on. Did I not prepare a token for this? Oh, poop. Hold, please. I can't believe I didn't prepare a token for this. Oh,
You've had like
no.
5 weeks straight.
I thought I did this! Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, we're gonna have to use a stand-in token. Not quite as great, but... Thava, you hear some muttering and then the sounds of, the crackle of lightning and some very heavy thumps as rounding the corner into your view again, you see a giant boar has replaced the individual that ran northward of you. And we will unfortunately have to just use a humanoid token.
Wait, are you saying that that guy turned into a boar, or?
The individual in question has vanished. You watch him, in a flash of lightning, turn into a giant boar before you.
Yo.
As it stamps its hooves a few times and bellows out, it is going to charge sort of straight at you.
It's sort of straight at you.
Sort of straight at you. It's got to kind of go through the railing.
Oh god.
But it lowers its head down and bares its tusks as it charges straight towards you. And it is going to make a tusk attack on you. An 8 does not hit.
Yeah, definitely
But this
not.
massive boar comes bashing through the railing and slams up against you, and you put your hands up just in time to grab one of its tusks and slow it down. Just enough so that it doesn't run you over entirely as it snorts angrily at you. Below, on the bottom floor, you hear massive thuds of the ceiling, which, Thava, the floor beneath you is getting very warm. And there is smoke starting to roll up the stairs as well.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Can't believe, Bud, you lit your own house on fire.
We gotta find who did this.
Didn't he promise to
We're all-
not burn the house down? We're like, oh no, we're not gonna just burn them down the house all of a minute. No, that's fine.
Well, they're not in it.
Yeah, you're in it.
We saved them. We're all looking for the guy who did this.
Reyka, you are up with
What's funny
Niah
is
on
I
deck.
remember telling Rim, don't burn the house down.
You weren't there to stop her.
Before this
Okay,
fight
so-
started.
Like, it's raining. I'm sure that'll help.
So dashing takes action,
Correct.
right? Or is it above? And then it doubles my speed?
Correct.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anybody else on this floor, so I'm gonna dash. 1, 2, 3. This is 5, 10, 15. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, we'll put you on the next floor up.
Whoa, where'd I go?
Up to the
I'm
north.
gone.
You went up to the north.
Oh god, she faced
Oh,
reality
okay.
again.
So that was 45, right?
Correct.
So 50. Oh,
Ho ho.
55.
And you see at the end of the hall, Thava
60.
face down with 4 orcs and a giant boar.
Oh my god. Okay, so I cannot do anything else, right?
That
Unless
is,
I have,
unless
like,
you have a
action.
bonus action thing, yeah, that's your turn.
No, no, okay, that's it.
Okay. Then Niah, you are up with Thava on deck.
Can
Or
I
sorry,
move
with the orcs
through
on
the
decks.
window?
Do you want to do the same thing as Bud and try and careen through it? Or just climb through?
Wait,
He dove through the center of the window and avoided
Just
breaking
do an
any of the...
Obi-Wan.
oh,
Like in
okay.
episode 2 when he like dives like straight through the window at the droid.
That would be acrobatics, right?
It would be acrobatics to sort of
Yeah.
pencil dive your way through a
Yeah,
window.
okay, that's actually good at that. Yeah, I will try and do the same thing.
Do it. Running start, pencil dive through the window.
24.
Wow. Very good, Bud. Niah comes diving in with the exact same dive you did, but better. In like every way.
Impressive.
And she lands, does a full flip mid-dive and lands on her feet past you. In a great show of acrobatics.
I mean, she did have like a running start, so.
Yeah, I mean. You do not take any damage as you have very much avoided everything that could.
I think the best part, I had blur on, so I just came through that as a blur too.
Yeah, just this of person flying through the window in a weird spin.
So how much movement was that to get that far?
You were there 5, 10, 15. I would say you've used 20 feet of movement to get where you are right now.
Okay, then I guess I will dash.
Okay.
So it'll be 1, 2 during finish round movement, and then 1, 2, 5. And I get to here. Okay.
Okay. On the base of the stairs.
Mhm.
It is now the orcs' turn. All the orcs are up by Thava. So at Thava, they will attack.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, only 2 of them can get within melee, and the others have to use a ranged still. But they would see Reyka down at the end there, yeah. Okay, so 2 great axe attacks are coming out. Great axe attacks are coming at you, Thava. The natural 1 and an 18 to hit.
Nope.
No! Oh, Shield of Faith!
And thank God.
Oh man, as one whiffs really hard and gets his axe stuck in the ground or in the floor, and the other just bounces off of your Shield of Faith. Reyka, you have 2 javelins flying down the hallway at you.
Hooray.
They will be at disadvantage because you're outside of their normal range. I don't think 12 hits you.
Nope.
How about 17 instead of a natural 20? Because good thing disadvantage.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 4, 1, 6 plus. Yep. A very solid hit as you get nailed with 9 piercing damage as a javelin careens down the hallway and slams into your torso. But that,
well, ouch.
That is going to be their turn. Thava, you are up with Bud on deck.
Well, as dangerous as the orcs are, I think the giant boar is significantly more dangerous. So
That's valid.
Thava's going to try whacking the giant boar.
Okay, do it.
Well, 21 hit.
Oh yeah,
Right?
very much so.
So that is 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
2 lightning damage. And what was it on this one? What is it? Oh, it's 1d6.
How much lightning damage did you say?
Shit, what the fuck did I just say? 2 lightning damage. And 1 second, I have to actually roll different dice for this. And 4 fire damage
4 fire damage.
from the great sort of eruptions.
All right. A solid attack.
And that's it.
And the boar screeches out in sort of primal anger, stamping its hooves against the floor, and you notice the floor buckling a little bit under its mass as it smacks the ground in anger. None of you are in the kitchen, so none of you really notice this. You hear the cracking of wood, but it's a little quieter than the crackling of flaming things in the other room.
Okay. I was gonna say, this doesn't sound like it's above us, does it?
Not currently. It was above where you guys were when you were in the kitchen.
Sure.
Okay, anything else you'd like to do? Thava.
That's all I can do.
Okay, then Bud, you are up with Rinn on deck.
Okay. Is this the or I'm pinging right here? Is this where the stairs are, or is it?
That bottom corner is, you know there's a staircase there. You know there's also a staircase through this door and immediately to the left.
Oh, interesting.
All right, somebody's crinkling some papers.
Bud is gonna step forward, I guess, over the body of the orc right here.
Yep.
And cast Cure Wounds on Bolt.
Okay.
Putting a hand on his head to make that happen. Let's see if it actually does anything. Okay, good. That's gonna be 8 points.
Okay. He goes back to only missing 2 HP then.
Let's see. Let me just that.
As Bolt just grins and pushes his head into your hand,
Yes.
thankfully.
And Bud's like, good job, buddy.
Doing my best.
And I think, let's see. I may cast Zephyr Strike, depending on where I wind up in here, but I'm going to move Bud. Actually, I already did 5 feet, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast Zephyr Strike, so I can move.
Hunter's Mark drops, and you have Zephyr Strike active.
Yeah. And Bolt is gonna follow along with me as I. You said the stairs are. Oh yeah, they're in here. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me make sure how much that is. Zephyr Strike gives me how much movement? Doubles it, right? Yeah, it's 60. So I got 55. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25,
20.
15.
And then as you ascend the top of the stairs, you get moved up to the second floor, where there is a giant boar right in front of you. As you run up the stairs, you see... You see this monstrous boar covered in odd patterns and crackling with lightning that Thava currently has slammed her massive sword into.
Oh my.
Surrounded by several more orcs.
I can't see where Bolt is, but I
he
guess
would be
you
like
could
right
control
behind
him.
you. He'd be right behind you on the stairs.
He would be?
5
Okay.
feet behind you.
Okay.
Basically like
I don't-
right there.
Okay, I don't think I have more movement. Or
I
just one more.
don't think you could really get out of this spot easily with 5 feet of movement.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Actually, hold on.
Holding.
I want to see if I can do a teleport with Bolt to recharge that.
Yep.
And see if I can get him up there to do a maul. So let me see if it'll recharge.
Roll a d6.
Oh, it's a 4. Great.
Yes, it recharges.
It worked. So that's a lot of orcs. Gee whiz.
Yeah, there's a few.
I'm gonna send Bolt over to the farthest orc. I can't move him upstairs.
I
can't. Other
yeah.
way. Okay.
Where do you want to put him?
I'm gonna put him right here.
Okay. As he vanishes and reappears behind that orc.
Yep, and I'm gonna try a maul.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, hold on. Can I recant that?
Sure.
Okay, I think what I'll do instead, get him back right here. Hold on, let me read this. I'm gonna try to do, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna send him here. Well, no, that won't work because he already used his movement speed.
In fact, what is his movement speed?
It's 40.
So technically, he actually wouldn't have been able to catch up with you on the stairs, even.
That's what I was asking earlier. Like,
30,
is
35,
he
40.
is he like kind of behind me?
He's at the base of
or
the
whatever?
stairs.
Okay, yeah.
Back
then
down the staircase
just,
from you.
Just ignore that.
Okay. But he does have his teleport back.
True, he does, but
he just
can't
has to
really
be able to see
up
where
here.
he's going.
Exactly. So I'll just end my turn there.
Yep. Okay. Rinn, you are up with Synas on deck.
I've got 2 options here. I can go face check up the stairs, like everyone else is doing. I hear whispers there are many orcs up there. Or I can shoot at the floor from underneath in the kitchen.
Sure.
Maybe that'll do something.
Sure. You could do
Oh
that.
my fucking
Rinn
god.
is choosing violence today.
I'm guessing he's not
for your
verbalized
friendly
any of
fire
this.
counter.
No, probably not.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Hmm?
What was never
I'm
mind.
assuming you're not verbalizing any of this.
Me?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am actually saying this out loud in front of Synas.
Yeah, Niah is darting up the stairs. Just
Yeah, you're-
before she rounds the corner, she's just gives you the most withering glare.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You should try using your words.
Rinn is on her arson arc.
Yeah. I don't think she ever stopped, to be fair. She started and it ain't stopping.
It sounds like a lot of little pitter-pattering feet up there.
And one really, really big one.
And one really, really big
One
one.
big foot.
One Bigfoot.
Oh, but it's already on fire. What good would more fire being added to the fire do?
What do you want to do?
I can shoot from up there too. In theory.
In theory. It is a bit of a run to get up there.
Oh, I could get there. I've got 35 movement speed. Wait. 20, 25, 30.
That'll get you
30.
to just
Oh,
the top of the stairs on the next floor
Right.
up.
Would I be able to shoot from there?
You don't know?
Yeah?
You
Was
don't
that a yes?
you don't know what upstairs looks like.
Oh, okay. I mean, is that considered the landing of the stairs, or am I still going to be within the
Going
bell?
your 35 move speed will put you on the next on the next floor.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up.
Okay. I'll take you up there real quick. You end up here,
Hi.
right next to
Oh,
Reyka.
there you are. Okay.
At the end of the hallway, you see 4 orcs and a giant boar harassing Bud and Thava. And Reyka has
Was that
a
what that big
javelin.
head is?
Yeah,
I didn't know what that was.
I don't know where my token for the boar went. I thought I made one and I can't find it in my
I was like, is this some sort of rug on the floor?
Okay, from this distance, I'll just go ahead and shoot a firebolt at the nearest living orc.
Okay. Do it.
Okay. 14?
14 does hit.
Nice.
Oh, he hit.
Yeah.
One
warning
damage.
shot.
1 damage as a spark of fire nails this guy in the shoulder for 1 fire damage, and he brushes his shoulder and kind of
Ow.
pats at it like, "Urgh." Anything else you'd like to do?
How I can do 15 damage to multiple creatures one turn.
1
Then
damage to the
one
next.
damage to the next.
Spellcasters.
That's all I got.
All right, Synas, you are up.
Hey, well, my plan was to go up the stairs. So
All
10,
right.
15, 20, 25, 30 gets me... Come on. Right there.
Okay.
I have 35 feet of movement, though, so
So,
you can
but you
move
here?
me up. What? Oh, where'd I go? There I am. Oh.
There you go.
Here. Oh.
That's where you
Well, I
are.
can't see shit.
Yeah. You see Reyka's got a javelin sticking out of her torso.
Oh shit.
I just
I'm
fixed
okay.
that. Oh, this is clogging the staircase, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the dash action. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well, that's more than I expected. I took the action. They're not within 10 feet.
You do have the bonus guiding light bolt thing, right?
That's only when I'm in archer form.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I'm in chalice right now. I could drop it and then use my bonus action to switch to it, but I can't use it until next turn anyways, so I think I'm just here.
Okay.
I'm just heading down the hall.
All right. It is the giant boar's turn. It is going to try and gore into you, Thava. with its massive tusks. Does a son of a bing bang bong bingus bogus 15 hit you?
Much
No.
language.
No. Oh, it's just gonna rear up and stamp its hooves down a little bit, but it's not able to do much else. Doesn't have a lot of room to do what it wants to do here. Yeah. Okay. Reyka, it is your turn.
Hey.
Hey.
Before Reyka
What?
moves away, can I tap her on the shoulder and say, Reyka, whatever you do, don't stay to the right side of the hall.
Don't stay to the right
No,
side of the hall.
Please stay to the right side of the hall.
Okay.
As
Good,
in,
'cause that's
like that side. Yeah, perfect.
good because that's where I was planning on going anyway.
Great.
All right, Reyka's gonna cast Hail of Thorns on.
Well, that's not bad.
Are you all right,
Oh,
Niah?
are you all right?
My boy
Oh.
just knocked over my tumbler.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
If only it came at like a really opportune moment.
You fall down the stairs.
All right, I'm casting Hail of Thorns at this guy.
Okay.
So that just starts with a longbow.
Yep. Gotta land the shot first.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
It's gonna hit anyone in this room, that's for darn sure.
Well, it's gonna hit within 5 feet, so it's gonna hit this, this, and this.
Within 5 feet of your target?
Yeah.
And you're targeting the boar?
I'm targeting this guy.
Oh, okay. Yep, so it'll hit, all 3 of those. With the AoE effect. What is the arrow damage on the main guy?
14.
14. A near fatal blow on that individual. As he grips at the arrow.
No, I gotta read this. So it's like, needs a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Doesn't tell me what the, here it is, 12.
DC a 12. I have the target. And the creature's within 5 feet, it must make a dex save. Okay. 12. The one you hit succeeds. The one next to it succeeds. And the boar... fails.
Okay, so I can do 1d10 piercing damage, and everybody that succeeded takes half.
Correct.
A d10. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Is it a
It's
1?
a 1.
Unfortunately, as that burst of thorns comes out, I mean, 1/2 rounded up, it's still 1. The guy that you hit with the arrow dies. As
Oh, okay.
I'm rounding, the way that I'm rounding makes half of 1 still 1 for damage. So,
All right.
so all of them take 1 damage. But the one that you did hit, we take those. The one you did hit grasps the arrow, the thorns erupt off of it, and he falls back full of thorns, and the others have a few thorns sticking in him. Anything else you'd like to do?
Alrighty. Yeah, actually, I can also do my buggies.
Buggies, yes.
I think. Oh wait, I think it only
Is it
attacks
only
the
on the
main
one
guy,
you
though,
hit?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, unfortunately in
Alrighty,
this case.
that's it.
Okie dokie. Niah, you are up with the orcs on deck.
Okay, so I saw all my friends run up the stairs.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go up the stairs too.
Okay. 5, 10, 15... Zoop.
This is already not boding well.
As I see Niah creep up the stairs, I say, Niah, stay on the right side of the hall.
Okay. This is what's happening up here.
Yeah, there's a giant boar at the end of the hallway.
Wait, where's the giant board?
It's the giant head thing. It's that thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm not even, can I shoot through friends, or?
Yeah, you can weave a spell around your friends.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's that. I'm assuming there's about to be a lot of fire on the left side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast. Into
There
the
you
poor
go.
thing.
All right, wonderful. Do it.
17.
17 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage of force damage slamming into this large boar creature. But it is still very much standing. Anything else you'd like to do?
There is nothing more I can do, so no.
All right. It is going to be the orc's turn next. What will they do? One of them is going to come charging through. This one right in front of Thava breaks off, and you can take an attack of opportunity on him if you would like.
Yes. Yes, please. Oh, 11.
11 unfortunately does not hit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna run up to Synas and go for a big old great axe swing.
Oh.
Which I don't think a 13 hits you.
No.
So he goes to swing and misses and chops right into the wall next to you. This one is going to move up Thava and it's going to attack you. With a 12 to hit. Misses.
Nope.
And the orc at the back doesn't really have a good shot on anyone past a giant boar. It's gonna run up, pulling out its great axe and go for a swing on you again. For a 16 to hit. Does not hit. The shield rippling with your divine energy blocking their attacks. Okay, Thava, it is your turn.
Give me 1 second. I'm in the middle of a. Well, give me 1 second. I'm just eating real quick.
Yep.
I'm just imagining Thava eating like the burnt meat downstairs. A moment.
Hold on.
Second.
Just
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Thava recovers 3 hit points.
It was like pausing and eating in Skyrim.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, she just ate 20 cheese wheels.
Suddenly full health.
I love how you can envision that with Breath of the Wild as well. You pause me. All right, time to eat my home cooked meal.
Eating an entire table's worth of food in 1 second. Lord.
Like somebody made like a comic of that, of like Link like flying up in the air from being hit, and he like eats all his food like before he lands on the ground or something.
And then he's just fine.
He's fine.
Love that.
All right, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm good now. So, Thava is going to look at the boar. I'm imagining her sword is like, it's like practically shaking with energy, and she's gonna go to stab it, like skewer it with the great sword.
Okay, do it.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So we're gonna do 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing. Okay.
Do 3 lightning damage.
The boar form looks very bad.
3 fire damage.
3 fire. Looks very, very bad.
And as her turn ends, the sword is going to explode with energy in a 30-foot
Wow.
cone
Yep.
in front of
Dang.
her. I need... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
As a giant eruption of magma and fire, along with a detonating crack of what sounds like earth splitting, just fires out in front of Thava from the sword.
Earth splitting on the second floor of a wooden house?
It's fine.
I need
fire?
anyone in the effect of the cone to take a DC 13 dexterity save.
Okay, that will be the orc and the boar. DC 13, you said?
Yep.
Ooh. That's 2 failures.
Let's go! Okay, so I'm gonna roll for the fire damage first.
Okay.
How do I roll multiple dice?
In
at
the
once?
bottom
I see.
left, if you click on more
Yeah.
than one, yeah, you just keep clicking.
Oh, okay. So this is 6 fire damage
Okay.
and 7 lightning damage to everyone in that cone.
Sheesh. You guys watch as this massive magical explosion of fire and magma erupts out of this sword. And the orc to Thava's left is horribly singed and yelling in pain, barely standing. The boar's form vanishes. And the half-orc's form returns as he drops out of his boar form, being scorched and zapped by the remainder of that damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, that's it. That's all I can do.
That was so much damage. Okay.
Very nice. Very
Bud,
nice.
you are up with Rinn on deck.
I feel like it'd be, well, I feel like it'd be important, the wise thing to do, to leave this orc alive, to ask what he's doing here. Like, if he can tell us anything. But I don't think Bud would do that.
Yeah, what would Bud do in this moment?
What would Bud do? This guy
Would-
seems...
Wouldn't he want to know though? I mean, if to like potential future danger, like, you know?
Maybe. But I don't know if he would be in the, like, right state of mind to, like, be thinking about that. Which one of, how are these guys looking? Dre?
The reddish-skinned one looks pretty fine. This one is on death's door.
Okay. Bud is going to move in. Let's see if I keep forgetting. That's right. If I well, could I don't want to move past these guys. Hold on a second. I should be able to avoid that. With Zephyr Strike. You move like the wind until your spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So take that. So I'm just gonna move past all these guys, weaving and all that.
Okay.
They can't touch me.
Yep.
And that's just
So I am going to use my let's see, Poison Breath.
Okay.
The great thing is with Zephyr Strike, is that since this often is hard to hit, I roll advantage
Okay.
this time. And if I land the hits, I get to add a 1d8 to the hits. So Bud is going to breathe poison onto
Now,
these two.
it does specify a weapon attack.
Oh, is that what that means? Like a physical weapon? Okay.
Though, so they changed the Dragonborn ruling such that you can interpose
it
breath
does say
weapon
poison
with
breath weapon.
weapon. I'll allow it.
Like technically the term is there, but
Yeah. Well, they also made a change where, like, if you have multiple attacks that you can do, you get exchange one of your weapon attacks with a breath weapon attack. So I'm gonna say that this applies to that as well.
okay. Alright, so let me see what I need to do. It's a 12 dex save.
Okay. On the two orcs in that line.
Yes.
Okay.
I assume they would roll at disadvantage because of Zephyr Strike? Yeah?
No, because you're just giving yourself advantage on an attack roll. So it has to be something that you
I
are
see.
doing to hit.
Either way, I'd still want to do this attack.
Okay. Yeah, okay. One fails, the normal orc fails, the reddish-skinned orc succeeds.
Okay. Okay, so this guy right here.
Yes, that guy fails.
Okay. I need to roll a 1d10. That is a... What is that? Can't tell what that is. I think that's a 90, so that should be a 9. And since I got let's see. Zephyr Strike, add the 1d8. That wasn't a roll. Okay. 4. So 13 damage. He's dead.
Yeah, the one guy had 1 HP.
Yeah.
He just kind of coughs and splutters and falls to the ground, not breathing. The other one takes half that. Just coughing and clearing the cloud of poison away from him as he glares back at you.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I want to bring Bolt up here.
Yep. Bam. 10 feet of movement to get there.
Okay. Don't think I can do a charge from here because of the railing. So,
yeah, it's a little not straight line.
Yeah, so Bolt's gonna weave past Thava and rush past like the legs of the orc in front of her and spin around to do a maul attack.
So you can't move through enemy squares.
Oh, you can't?
You would have to
I
move
could just,
around him and either stand here or the square down from there.
It's true. That would invoke an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, potentially.
From the... Yeah. So I'll just stand and... Can I stand in Thava's place?
No, you cannot have Bolt end on one of your teammates' turns. Or on one of your teammates'
Okay.
squares.
In that case, I don't want to invoke an attack of opportunity, so I'll have him attack the red-skinned orc.
Okay.
The maul attack.
Go for it.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Ooh, that definitely hits.
Wonderful. Let's see. $11 damage.
Oof, 11 damage. Very nice. A solid bite that tears quite heavily into him. He looks bloodied, but still very, very strong and still standing.
Cool. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Rinn, you are up with Synas on deck.
Okay, well, a lot of these guys are dead now, so I don't know if my initial plan is going to be necessary. Probably not. I should save it. Alright, I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
With twin casting.
Okay.
For
Whomst are you hitting? The two that are there?
The tiny guys, the little guys.
The tiny guys.
Little guys.
Okay.
Yep. First one.
Which one is the first one? This matters a lot.
The one that's close. Why does it matter? Can I tell why it matters?
Because they're not at the same health value, that's why.
Can I tell which is which?
The one next to Thava looks worse.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the one next to Synas first.
Okay.
I got an 8, so I don't think it's
That
gonna
does not hit.
Second one. Jesus Christ, 7.
Both firebolts unfortunately go wide.
Alright.
Anything else? Moving.
No!
Okay.
I'm gonna stay back here.
No! Alright, Synas, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my little quarterstaff.
Yep.
And I'm swinging at this dude's jaw.
Do it.
Just kidding. That's a 9.
That doesn't.
Wait, not even.
Oh.
I can't math. That's like 7.
Okay, still no. Unfortunately, he leans his head just far enough away that it passes. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay. On the reddish orc's turn, he's going to clap his hands together and sort of point them in a straight line towards you, and he's going to unleash a lightning bolt.
That's what I thought.
I need
God damn
Bolt,
it.
Thava, Synas, Reyka, and Niah to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Well, this is bad.
Line up on the right side of the hallway,
Oh,
she
man.
said.
I was not gonna say it.
Whose team are you on?
I got a
Saving
13.
throw, you said?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
I got a 13.
13, okay.
18.
22.
$17.
I need a dexterity save from Bolt.
But you're
I'm sorry, I was zoning out.
Need a dexterity save from Bolt.
Okay, let me see. What am I rolling here?
A dexterity save. So it's going to be. It should be. For
I think it's plus.
him.
It says +3 on the.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
roll a d20 plus 3 plus your proficiency bonus. I believe your proficiency bonus adds to his saving throws according to your Beast of the Land stat block.
Okay, rolling 20. You said, right?
Yeah. Roll a d20 plus his dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. 13 plus 2. What? 3? 2? I'm going between the Beast of the Land versus the Blink Dog.
Yeah. Use the Beast of the Land exclusively.
Okay, so that's going to be 17.
Okay. Only one failure, and it is Thava.
No.
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 Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 d6.
Well, this could be bad.
5, 14.
Don't instantly kill me, Dre.
You
I mean,
have
if he-
so much health. It's fine.
If he instantly kills you, we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
16, 20.
Remember, Trey, smaller number better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Crazy. Because I'm gonna need everyone, or Thava, you take 28 lightning damage.
Oh my
Thanks,
God.
Dre. You instantly killed me.
You're KO'd. You're fine. Everyone else is going to take 14 lightning damage in that line.
Oh no.
Oh, I
Reyka
had
goes
0.
down as well.
Alright.
As a massive crackle of lightning fires out and punches a hole through the wall behind Niah. Also setting the entire floor on fire in a line and the wall behind Niah.
Ow. How does concentration work with this? Just take a con save? and
You
then-
need to roll a 14 or higher on a Constitution saving
Wait.
throw.
Wait.
Wait.
There goes my player.
I forgot something very important. I forgot something very, very important.
What's that?
I need to use... What the fuck is it called? It's a part of a feat.
The ankle.
Right?
Get out of here.
Where the hell is it? Where is it? Oh, Gift of the Chromatic. I want to use the reactive resistance.
Can you use that as a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 1 reaction. I get 2 uses per long rest. I'm going to use that to half the damage. So
Has it been your turn since you took that attack of opportunity on that guy?
Oh fuck, that's a good question. Oh yeah, no, it has because I blew up the.
Yes.
I did that right
Yep.
before I
Okay.
blew up my sword.
Then you do
so-
have your reaction to do that.
Oh, thank God. Thank
Reducing your
God.
damage to 14 instead.
14. Okay.
You were at
fuck,
26
what was
before.
that? Okay.
Hey, Thava, you know how you like to murder people?
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, please God.
But I think Bolt is down to 4 health. But
Sorry, I was muted. Yes.
Yes, okay.
He had 18, so
Okay.
it's 4.
Also,
yeah,
I sorry, one more thing. Concentration. I think I have to make a
yes,
concentration
you need to
check for Children.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Guys, good news. Pass without trace is still up.
I rolled a 10. Right?
Your Shield of Faith drops.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know how
no, because
that
it's
works.
10 plus half the damage if the damage was higher than 10. So
Okay.
you need to roll 14ish, 15. Yeah. Your Shield of Faith unfortunately wavers.
You are now lacking faith.
Reyka, I
Yep,
need
I'm
you
lacking
to
faith.
make a death saving throw.
All right, how do I do that again? I just click this.
Just roll a d20.
Roll d20.
If you roll a 1 to 10, that is a fail. 11 to 20 is a success.
I failed.
That's 1 death saving fail. Niah, you
And
are.
out of curiosity,
Yep.
did this guy get damaged by that too?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
yeah. He. Oh, actually,
Shouldn't he be down?
If he's
That
not
was-
in front of me, I'm gonna be so upset.
since he took 1 point of damage from Hail of Thorns earlier, he dies instantaneously.
Yay!
Oh.
It was worth it.
It was all part of
I
the
just looked
long-
back down. And I was like, he's supposed to have 15. Why does he have 14? Oh no.
That splinter I gave
That
him.
splinter you gave him did him in, and he gets electrocuted to frickin' death. Okay, Niah, you are up.
Yeah, well, so my blur fades. So I guess I'll step over here and cast Eldritch Blast on this dude.
Okay.
That would be a natural 20, 26.
Whoa, okay.
Nice.
So your no lame crits is
You
first die is
do
max.
first die is max, the second die you would have rolled is then added. So Eldritch Blast is what, 1d10?
Yeah.
So 10 plus another 1d10.
I roll a 10, so that's 24 damage.
Can you tell me how you absolutely obliterate this guy with 6 health left, please? Because, like, that's a lot of overkill. Wowzers, my dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say his head is blasted clean off.
Yeah. There's a blast of blue light, and the guy next to you, Thava, his head just explodes.
Can you imagine like the blood
Beautiful.
spray from the sheer force?
Oh, it'd be a lot.
Just like across the floor.
That is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage!
Alrighty. Anything else
seal
you'd
on
like
that.
to do?
No, that was my movement and my spell, so.
Cool. Thava, you're up. There are no more orcs to take their turn.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame.
So she got hit by a really nasty attack.
Yep.
She's under half health.
Big lightning
There's
bolt.
There is bloodlust taking over.
There's
her
also
as
blood
she-
everywhere.
all over. Yeah, but
Loss taking over.
between all the dead bodies like around her and being bloodied herself, she's just gonna go sprinting full force at this guy
Okay,
and attempt to make a bite attack on him.
do it.
Actually, where do I end up over here? To the north or the south of him?
I would say you would end up to the north of him.
Okay. Since I'm under half HP, this gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That did not roll an advantage, thanks.
Thanks, game.
That's a 16, but I'll just roll to see if I get a crit.
Yep.
No, 14. So
16 hits.
To hit. Okay. I'm going to do 5 piercing damage.
As you sink your fanged teeth into his neck. And he yells out in pain. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do, but I do I regain HP based off the damage I do with the bite attack.
Yep.
So that's 5 HP.
Chomp.
Yep.
Okay, Bud, you are up with Rinn on deck.
Okay. Let's see. I used teleport earlier, right?
Yes, teleport is back up for Bolt.
Oh, it is
still.
back up. I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet since it recharged.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna teleport Bolt here and do a charge attack on our red-skinned orc friend.
Excellent.
Let's see. Charge. Let's see. So he's gonna wind up here, and actually, would that be enough? 5, 10, 15. That'd be 15.
How much
from
do you need?
Here.
20?
20. Yeah.
And your blink lets you teleport how far?
Let's see.
Lets you teleport 40 feet away.
Yeah,
so you could
I
move
don't
him
have
to such a
teleport
spot
here.
that you could get 20 feet. You could put him in the corner and then have him run at him.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah,
would
do
work.
a little bit of a
Fine.
drift bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he would wind up like here, I
Yep.
suppose.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's see. We'll see if it hits. That's going to be 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
Chomps right into him.
It's going to be... Oh my goodness. It's going to be 1d8 plus 2 plus proficiency bonus plus the charge,
Yep.
which is an extra 1d6. So give me a second.
Yep.
I can't believe Thava and the dog are having lunch right now.
We're just biting the hell out of this guy.
It also says if a target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell, save DC, or be knocked prone.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you that it didn't do that. It didn't
Okay.
succeed. It is knocked prone.
That's going to be 15 damage.
15 damage. Ooh. He's looking real bad, Thava. As you have your teeth sunk into this guy's neck, Bolt grabs his leg and yanks him down to the ground.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
And he is just yelling and kicking at Bolt to try and get him off. What would you like to do next? As you still have your action.
Okay, seeing that he is, in really rough shape,
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Bud is going to have like a moment of clarity and use his longbow, but not shoot to kill.
You will have to do
but-
so at disadvantage because your target is prone.
Oh,
Ranged attacks are at disadvantage on prone targets, while melee attacks are at advantage on
I
prone
thought he
targets.
wasn't prone. He didn't get knocked over, right?
No, I said he didn't succeed. He failed that saving throw. He's
Oh,
on the
that's
floor.
what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is prone on the floor.
Let me think about it. Yeah, I'll try it at disadvantage.
Okay.
See what happens. 7. 20.
Oof.
So 7 plus 7 is 14 to hit.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay, so just like
Arrows.
grazes his
Yeah.
leg or something.
Barely misses him.
Yeah. I don't think I have any other, bonus actions I would want to use. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay. Rinn, you are up with Synas on deck.
Well.
I will note as well,
Oh, well.
the room that everyone is in, very smoky. The floor is starting to break apart a little bit, where Bud, Thava, this orc, and Bolt are, as fire is beginning to eat through the flooring.
Are you telling me I shouldn't apply more fire directly to the forehead?
I am informing you what the situation is. You can take it head on if you'd like.
Head on.
Ah,
Can I give the DM inspiration? Is that a good idea?
Oh, you want to give me advantage on something, you say? I'll allow it.
how healthy does this fucker look?
He looks real bad. He's
Real
prone
bad?
on the ground, bleeding out of... He's got... Thava has bitten a chunk out of his neck. Bolt has bitten a chunk out of his leg.
The problem is, I could probably clobber this guy.
Sure.
But I don't want to kill everybody else with the floor collapsing. I don't really have a method of non-lethal damage.
Yeah, fire's pretty hard to make non-lethal.
And
Simple, you just hit him.
Just punch him.
Smack him.
it's not going to be enough. I guarantee you it's not going to be enough. I'm a little baby with weak little hands,
I believe
man.
in
You don't
you.
understand.
Yeah, but look at him. He's like a mage. Like he's wimpy.
Listen.
and
I don't think you
I
realize.
walk up to this man and try to headbutt him. And then next turn, he lightning bolts all of your asses. Don't come crying to me.
He's literally being mauled to death right now. I think you're fine.
I mean, he is prone, so he'd
gotta try.
have to take an action to get up and move, right?
He has to
and
spend
you get
half of his movement to stand.
And you get an
Yeah.
advantage when you're attacking somebody in melee while they're prone.
I love
true.
encouraging the person with -1 to their strength to run up and punch a guy.
I also have moved my full distance,
Oh,
so
okay,
there's
well,
no
never mind.
running up possible. Okay, what do I have that's a ranged item? Do I even have any? Yeah, I got daggers. I could throw a dagger at his leg.
You could throw a dagger at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's at 20 feet away from you, which is the max range for non-disadvantage. You're gonna have disadvantage on him anyway because it's a ranged attack, but
God damn it.
Because
Everything.
he is
Everything's
prone.
wrong with this.
Yeah,
I
gets
swear
knocked
to
over
God,
and he
if
has
he-
advantage.
if he gets up next turn and obliterates somebody, I cannot be blamed. I'm just saying.
You gotta do it. You gotta try.
Try what? Try to not kill him or
Try
just
and
obliterate
just
him?
get him.
just get him.
I just go for it. Trust your instincts.
The lion
Well,
on
yeah,
my
what would
shoulder is telling me to just obliterate.
Yeah, what would Rinn do?
What would Rinn do?
Well,
would
now
Rinn
there's
do?
a lion on my shoulder telling me to obliterate, and obviously the devil on my shoulder is already Rinn
Yeah.
telling me to obliterate.
Well,
Yeah, I would say do what Rinn would do. Do what Rinn would do.
Mistrusts you. So I already know what I'm doing.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm on the floor.
Rinn really wants to use Agnagar's Scorcher because she hasn't gotten to use it yet.
Oh my god, we're gonna burn this entire place down.
yeah.
But, it's kind of overkill. The other factor is if I go for Firebolt and miss both of them, it's a problem.
I mean, it's only a firebolt.
Yeah, but it's gonna miss.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Just, what are you doing?
I have control flames.
You sure
Can I...
do.
Oh, that'll kill him.
You could also
Can I-
be putting out the fires.
Also
all the way
true.
downstairs.
Yeah, she can't. There's no fire in this room. It's just that the floor is beginning to smolder.
Somebody left the stove on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also feel like putting
Well-
out the fires is kind of contrary to my
I thought
character.
the lightning bolt starts the fires.
That's the hallway you're in is on fire.
Can I control flames to just like at his ass a little bit? You know, like just to singe him, but not firebolt him to death. Can I do that?
You can only expand flames that are currently present.
There's really no flames.
There's
nearby
no
after all of
flames
this.
where there's nothing present on this floor that is explicitly fire.
You said the ceiling was on fire. There's got to be some fire down in the wood
It's
fibers.
getting there. It has been 20 seconds, or not even 30 seconds since you ran up the stairs.
All right, I'm going to attempt to non-lethally firebolt this man in the ass.
Roll at a disadvantage.
Okay. I'm also going to use a spell of Twinned, so I have 2 chances.
You cannot use the twin spell on the same target.
Oh, I can't? Oh,
No.
That makes it easy then. Okay. 11.
11 does not hit and scorches the ground next to him with a little
Well,
poof.
my hands are tied, y'all. That's all I can do.
All right, Synas, you're up.
Well, I'm still going with what my gut said that
Okay.
I was doing.
I thought the next turn was the enemy. Am I stupid?
No, I have a little bit better dex.
That's
So
just
Oh,
how the turn order.
perfect.
That's just how the turn order worked.
I'm so glad for that.
I'm still going
I
with
forgot
my
about
gut
that too.
instinct of what Synas would do.
Hmm?
Well, there's a bunch of smoke in that room. That
Sure
dude's
is.
screaming. Last I saw, he's in 2 different mouths. I'm gonna move 10 feet, 5 up here. And I would like to drag Reyka into
Okay.
this room.
Sure. You drag her unconscious body out of the flaming hallway.
And I want to do a medicine check to try to stabilize her.
Roll me a medicine check.
That's pretty good. 14?
14, you do manage to stabilize her. Reyka is still unconscious, but no longer needs to make death saving throws.
Oh,
Okay. Does that mean I get 1 hit point, or am I still
No,
at 0?
you're still at 0. You're unconscious, but you are not actively bleeding out.
That's
As
the important.
Synas breaks out some
My
bandages and tends to your wounds.
Look,
Single-handedly keeping me alive.
I mean, he's done the same for all of us. Let's be honest.
I'm also not in the greatest of shape, so I'm gonna just hang out in here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, it is the Anchorite's turn. He is going to... Seeing his current scenario, he's going to clap his hands together and pointed towards Thava and Bud, and he's going to send a thunder wave through you.
Ooh.
And I need you both to make Constitution saving throws for me.
That's my move.
So a con save from Thava and a con save from Bud, please.
9.
9 is a fail.
I'm going to use my second charge of that one thing to reduce the half damage.
Of which damage
Be
type are you
resistant.
tuning to?
Resistant to whatever. What do you mean?
Thunder
Whatever
wave is
this
force
thing-
damage.
It's force?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Is it?
It's thunder damage, isn't
Is
it?
it thunder?
Yeah. I'm
Oh, it
looking
is
at
thunder damage specifically, yes.
Oh.
which is a weird element.
Yeah,
that I'm not
thunder is not. I don't
sure.
think it's an
Wait,
element
maybe
for
not.
chromatic.
Yeah, I can't. Never mind. I can't use it because it's only
Yeah.
acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Yeah, because there's
Never mind,
no.
well, I guess I'm just-
That's also why I like that spell, because thunder's a weird element.
Okay. Bud, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
I got 11.
You fail as well. So both of you are going to take 7 damage and be knocked 10 feet directly away from him as a massive crash of thunder sounds out up here. And Bud, you are sent right up against the wall, and Thava, you are sent back as well.
You said it was 7 damage?
7 damage to both of you.
Okay. I was thinking about using my contingency ring, but I'm not going to use it for that much damage. That's fine.
Yeah. Sheesh. And then he's going to use his movement, half his movement to stand. And he is going to make a break for the stairs. 5, 10, 15. Bolt can take an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay. Let's see. Do I just roll a d20 for that?
It's whatever your normal attack with Bolt would be, the maul.
Oh, the maul? Okay. Give me a second. It's gonna be a 9.
Unfortunately, his jaws snap around air, and the orc is running for the stairs. Reyka, you are unconscious.
That's true.
Niah, it is your turn.
Okay.
Get him, Niah!
Where did he run?
Potions, right? Give me
Over
one.
here?
He ran
He's going
to
down
the
the
north,
stairs around the
He's trying to
corner.
go down the stairs.
Which corner? I can only see
to the
hallway.
north.
Okay.
Just to the right.
God. Did he already get down the stairs?
No, he's at the top of the
He's at the
stairs.
top of the stairs.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, I have no more spell slots, so there's no extra retreat for me, but 1,
Go for it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I like to non-lethally swing for his, non-lethally swing for him
Okay.
with my longsword.
Do it. A 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
You
We
swing
gonna
and a
lose
miss.
this man?
Anything-
Well, that's my turn.
All right, Thava, you're up. This man's making a break for it.
Thava will not do this non-violently.
During the whole thing, I imagine her sword got blown away from her.
You're still holding on to it. You're good.
I'm gonna say it's gone for a reason here.
Okay.
Like it just got dropped or whatever.
Sure.
And as she gets up, she looks like crazed a little bit, and she is going to use what movement she has to come over to this guy.
Yep.
Which is it half?
The-
Movement? Is she on the floor? Or
No,
technically
you just get
knocked
shoved back.
Okay, well,
Still
wherever
standing.
the hell she goes. Maybe she goes down the railing or something because she can.
Keep in mind,
Ooh,
this
you cut-
whole stair railing got destroyed as a boar charged through it. So
You could
Okay,
get in
well,
front
I
of him.
you could
Yeah,
drop
I was
down
gonna
in front
say,
of him
jump
if you
down
want.
in front of him.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Land with a thud
and
on the stairs.
And then she is going to like try to fucking maul him again. Like
Okay.
she's gonna go to fucking like kill him.
Do it.
All right. I'm not sure if that's gonna hit, and before you tell me the answer, I'm going to use my. This is going to be so fucking extra. I'm going to use my channel divinity
Okay.
guided strike to give me +10, so it'll be a 20. It'll be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Wait, Thava. Lethal or non-lethal?
Of course.
Oh, this is lethal. She's fucking biting him.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
5 damage.
Let's-
5 damage.
5 damage. Wonderful. You only needed 4.
Okay, well.
So how do you want to
Finally
do
kill
this?
someone.
I don't know. She just basically jumps on him. Like, she just, like, I don't know, starts, like, biting him and, like, clawing at him. Like, just basically, like, almost like zombie shit.
So, Niah, you try to slam your pommel edge into the back of this man's head to stop him from running. Thava drops down in front of him, basically tackles him to the stairs, and just starts chomping into his throat over and over. And being that she is very much larger than him, on one good chomp, you hear she lands, twists her head to the side, and you hear a loud crack as not only does he get his throat ripped out, but the neck breaks as well.
So non-lethal?
Yeah, Niah just kind of
Yeah.
looks down, tilts her head, and then dismisses the sword.
We come out of combat.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. Niah immediately turns to Rinn and just with the most pained voice. Did you really have to set everything on fire?
Niah, we didn't have any other choice. There's a bunch of orcs in here. What was I gonna do? Not hit them?
Maybe not hit them with fire?
Look, if you could have taken on like 6 more orcs, be my guest, but I wasn't gonna stand in a room and let him pommel on me.
Niah's head just tilts. And why were you in the room?
Fuck are you talking about? We came here to kill orc.
I
As
thought the
you,
plan was to shoot him from outside.
as you guys are having this conversation, there is actively flames starting to tear through the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There is still a statuette in the middle of a ritual circle in this room, which is what they were seemingly channeling in this ritual before you all interrupted.
I am picking up Reyka, and I am just...
Well, I was about to say that Bud rushes to the back, because I assume that he knows that Reyka's down and casts... Because you're out of spells, right?
I am completely spent, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last one on Reyka to make her conscious. Let's see how many points that nets. It's going to be 6 health points.
Okay.
Oh, my hero.
You wake up with 6 HP with a little dragonborn over you.
I blink and look at him and smile.
Like Captain Bryce, like, get up, Reyka! We're leaving!
We're leaving!
We are leaving!
Okay. What would you guys like to do? The house is slowly being consumed by flames. There's this orc's bloodied body on the stairs under Thava.
Thava's actually gonna, as it becomes clear that she killed him, she's going to like let his body like fall limp and like move to stand, kind of like stand there a moment, looking kind of satisfied with herself, and then she's going to like walk past the body and past Niah to go retrieve her sword without really saying a word to the rest of them.
Okay. What is everyone else doing in this moment?
What's up with this little idol business?
It's just sitting on the floor in the middle of what looks like a drawn circle. It looks like a little obsidian statuette that kind of resembles the shape of an owl. It's about 6 inches in length, and within it appears to be a soft roiling storm.
Ooh.
Anybody want to do a religion check real quick?
My vote is we just take it and get out of here, unless you want
Also
to
true.
cook with the meat downstairs.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay. As you grab
Do I
it,
survive grabbing it?
as you grab it,
Oh no.
Oh, god damn it.
Why did we let Rinn grab it?
Even exploded us like Naruto.
To be fair, I did suggest we should get out of here. So, like, the house is on fire, so this is...
I like how the music immediately changed the moment you grabbed it.
Rinn, as you pick up this item,
No.
you feel
What?
an overwhelming electrical jolt run through you, and you freeze in place, every muscle in your body tensing.
Oh, shit.
You feel your consciousness propelled from your body, launched upwards and through the storm clouds. Your vision glides over the rolling tops of this cloud layer for several moments as it speeds terrifyingly fast towards the southern direction. Your vision refocuses on a mountain peak as you watch time advance around you, the moon sinking, sun rising until it shines high in the sky, glittering white snowy peaks dotting the Sword Mountains in your view. Your view slides down to a fortress in the mountains, nestled against a peak which dwarfs it in size. It appears to be 2 stone structures on either side of a massive chasm joined together by a singular bridge. Atop the roof of the larger of the 2 structures, you see an enormous white shape, scales glittering in the sunlight. Your vision approaches the creature in question, currently asleep in a snowdrift, its white scales interspersed with grays in a mottled pattern. Odd runic symbols appear to glow faintly, which dot across its form in strange patterns. Spears and spikes of ice protrude through its shoulders, out from under its scales and along its forelegs. Your view pans along this creature until you are just in front of its face. Its massive, slumbering visage suddenly opening its eyes, piercing blue orbs staring straight into you before narrowing. Its massive jaws open in a sudden lunging, biting strike consumes your view completely. And you are shunted back into your body, your consciousness returning.
Am I still holding the idol?
You are still holding the idol. To everyone else, Rinn is frozen in place. This will last for 60 seconds. She is staring at the idol in her hand. Every muscle on her body is visibly flexed, and she is unresponsive.
Can I speak? I can't speak.
You can't do anything.
Am I standing closest to her, given the
I
location of
would say
ritual, or-
Thava would be right next to Rinn, yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
seem like a good idea for me to grab her while she's being electrocuted like this, or is it more
It doesn't
just?
seem like she's being electrocuted. It seems like the result of being electrocuted, but there's no obvious lightning. Even the storm inside of the figure hasn't moved. She's just fully body tensed and just staring at the object.
So she's like, it's like she's being hit with like a stun gun or something.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, Thava's not going to waste any time given the scenario we're in, and Thava will attempt to grab Rinn and, like, throw her over her shoulder or something.
It is a bit like carrying a statue,
That's fine.
but you can pick her up pretty easily. You're pretty strong, and she's pretty light.
And she is going to walk towards the nearest window and just walk out of it and down the...
You're gonna
Yeah.
throw me out the window. That's even worse.
So everyone watches Thava pick up Rinn, who doesn't change pose, just frozen in place, and then goes to a window and then just goes full horizontal and walks down the vertical face of the building outside.
Oh my god. You guys ever see the movie Matilda?
Yeah.
Remember the moment where the principal Trunchbull throws that kid out the window by her pigtail?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Except by your horns instead.
Yeah.
I am heading for the nearest exit.
All right.
I think I'm done here. I would like to leave the cookout.
Okay.
And Reyka follows.
Bud was gonna ask like Rinn if she could use control flames in some way, but he's kind of stunned by everything that just occurred, so he's just gonna make his way out with Bob.
Niah, what is your passive investigation for me, please?
My passive investigation is 13.
You do notice that the orc, the red half-orc, his chest armor is, despite everything that's happened, pretty unharmed.
Wait.
You notice that his
Eyebrow
armor
waggle.
might not be mundane.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That bitch.
He died on the,
Died on the
down
steps.
stairs, and the fire is probably visible from down the
Yeah,
stairs.
it's becoming pretty obvious at this point.
Can I drag him, or is he too heavy for me?
What's your strength?
9. -1.
If you get someone to help you, it would be doable.
Is there anyone still here, or everyone already fuck off?
I'm here still.
Bud,
Yeah.
between Bud and Niah, you can probably carry this guy. I mean, he's not huge. He's a half orc. Now that you're getting a better look at him, and he's pretty skinny. So you guys can two-man
Yeah.
stretcher carry this mangled body out of the building.
No, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Then back out, and then I guess try and see if there's anything we can do about the fire.
As you guys return to the exterior, it is very obvious that this building is it's consumed by the fire. The first floor is very much windows that weren't shattered are shattering.
Yeah.
Pretty much this building is going to be a lost cause.
Can we even navigate our way out from the ground floor, or do we have to?
You can make it out through the front door. Basically, you have just barely enough time.
Okay.
I'll say you and Bud carrying a body, you both take 3 points of fire damage as you're exiting this building, just because you have to move a little slower carrying a body.
Okay.
And as you all reconvene in the darkness, you notice that the rain is gone. The storm that had suddenly appeared has vanished entirely.
Like the ritual stops.
And about a minute goes by as your group reconvenes. Rinn, you snap back into your body, and you are being held by Thava.
There is blood all over her fucking face, though. Like, there's blood all over her.
You are still holding the idol.
Okay.
You
is
don't
it,
take any damage. You are just... You have that vision, and now you're back. To you, 10 seconds has passed, but a minute has passed in reality.
Right. What is the idol? Is it doing anything?
You, looking at the owl figurine in your hand, the rolling storm that was in it seems to have vanished.
Okay.
It just looks like a very nicely carved, ornate-looking owl made of obsidian glass.
Huh. Weird. She's gonna look at Thava and say, I saw a dragon. There
Oh,
was a
did you?
dragon in the statue, and it's far away in the mountains, and he looked at me. And then he ate me?
You still look alive to me.
Yeah.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh. She looks down and sees that she's being carried. Are we on the ground yet, or are we
Yeah,
still walking down
you're
the
out and
wall?
away from the building.
Okay.
Taking a moment for the situational awareness to kick in.
Yeah.
Rinn kind of puts her hand on her cheek and she goes, oh, thank you, Thava.
She just kind of glances at you, and then like kind of lets you down onto the ground. Now that it's clear that like she is conscious and not like stunned anymore.
Yeah.
Dirt looks soft enough to drop
Conscious and flirting once again.
We'll flirt once more. You know she's okay then.
Yeah, exactly.
Bud and Niah, are you planning to search the body at all?
Yes.
Bud doesn't really know why we're dragging the body, and he's just kind of like, ooh, like dragging this like.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
What did you-
I mean,
He's got-
obviously, I want to take off the armor, but I also want to search him for anything else that is possible, anything.
Since you're not under duress, you don't really need to check for it. You find on his corpse 53 gold, 1 potion of healing, scale mail, which is what he was wearing,
Okay.
and you also pull from a pouch on his leg a broken blade, which looks like the hilt and lower third of a short sword. The crossguard of the blade depicting a dragon's wings open wide, with the grip being the neck of the dragon and the pommel of the dragon's head.
Are Thava and Rinn nearby?
Yep, probably.
I hold out the blade to them in the general direction.
Do I recognize this in any way, shape, or form? Yeah.
Make a investigation check.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Whoa!
Okay.
Shit.
Digging back through your mind and your somewhat fragmented memories, you search mentally through what you can, looking at the sword, and then it comes to you in just sort of a flash. Jadet's sword, the dragon slayer in town, has the exact same crossguard and hilt. Though much larger because his is a much bigger blade, but of very similar design.
Huh. Was that the sword he mentioned being his, like... I don't know if I talked to him about it or not. I don't recall.
He
Feel like
did
I
mention
did.
that it was his blade for killing dragons specifically.
Uh-huh. She'll... this is being shown to Thava and
Yep.
Rinn, right?
I was just handing it over to you all,
Okay.
obviously, so.
Thava will grab a hold of it and kind of like turn it around in her hand, and she'll say, "This is a blade for slaying dragons."
And Niah will pull off the armor from the dude and say, "This is some weird armor that is completely unscathed despite everything that happened."
Magic?
Yeah.
Thava will also just look at that. Fuck it, why not?
Are you...
Yeah.
I don't think
You would,
I have
you
the
would
ability
need to
to,
make
like-
an Arcana check to sort of consider it, but you don't really have a detect magic sort of ability.
Mhm.
No, I do not. But do you want me to still
Sure, roll an Arcana
to
check.
see?
Why not?
No, let's see.
Next natural 20.
No, it's an 8.
Okay. You're not sure. It's kind of shocking that with everything you laid into that guy with, that armor is fairly unscathed. Scuffed, but not broken in any way, really.
Can I turn my attention to the building
Yes.
and see if I can sort of stop fire from keeping on?
You can. It would take quite a bit of time, because this is a like roaring house fire now.
Mm-hmm.
But you could poof away 5 square feet of it, basically.
I've got
Over and over.
craft, which can help snuff out a size up to a small campfire, so I could like try to assist.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna look to Bud first, and I'm gonna say, Bud, is there anything you want to save in there?
Well, this isn't his
I don't
family's
think-
house, right?
No.
Is it-
Yeah, I don't.
This
I don't
is-
think
Is it
we
not?
even
This is
know.
where his family
It's
has been
Al's.
staying, but this is Big Al's farmhouse.
Okay.
Whom,
Yeah, but
speaking
we-
of,
say-
you do hear several individuals jogging up from the trail that led to the blacksmith shop, and you, turning, see the large figure of Big Al Calazorn sort of slowly walk up and sigh, shaking his head a little bit.
I guess before that, Bud would start answering Rinn and say something to the effect of, it's not my house, but we should probably save it for ... And then
In
he
comes...
looks past Rinn and sees, yeah.
Well, looks like you got rid of him, but... Damn it.
I'll just start trying to put these flames out while we're standing here.
Sure.
Until we decide to do something else.
Between you and
I
Synas,
will-
you can
I will help.
start combating the flames. And over the better part of half an hour between you two working, the farmhouse, while heavily incinerated, and for most intents and purposes fairly unrecoverable, is extinguished. But it takes quite a bit of effort on your guys' part. Al comes up to Synas after all's said and done and offers the scimitar over. And you do notice, Synas, that there is blood dripping off the scimitar.
I was
Oh.
actually just about to ask if you guys had any trouble, but
Only one of them showed up. I gave him what for.
if we went back over to the rock, will we find him laying there, or did he get away?
No, he's very dead.
No.
I wasn't gonna let him run.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you all for, stopping them.
We got them all.
Well, I was gonna, and as he starts talking, there is a loud crack of wood as the eastern part of the building sort of collapses under the burnt timber. And he just winces and clenches his fists a bit. Well, I was hoping I'd have less to rebuild, but I don't know if it's safe to stay around here anymore.
The main guy did yell something about what was it, the rightful land or something like that.
There'll be more orcs eventually. I wouldn't stay around for long.
Is the rightful land this farm, or is it whatever Rinn saw?
Has Rinn told us, by the way, what she saw? I don't know if... Well, she mentioned
She
some very
told
brief
you.
points, but-
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we overheard.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah.
You probably would have. You were all together when she started spouting that, so you probably all heard her say that.
Do you think if that storm had stayed active, it would have turned into snow, like when we saw the last white dragon? Are these orcs summoning dragons?
Al just sort of shakes his head a little bit. I've never heard of that. If they were summoning a storm, then probably druids of some kind, but never heard of orcs summoning dragons. I've been hearing a lot more about orcs in this region. A lot more. Sure, there'd be a few scouting parties here and there, but groups of tens, hundreds, coming down from the mountains. It's like what happened a few years ago.
Having been roughly in the area while traveling, given Synas's past, could I make like a roll or anything to see if I can corroborate that, or if I've heard of anything else, like to the contrary?
Sure, make a history check.
Not great. 11.
11. In your travel, you definitely heard about people spying orcs somewhat frequently in this area.
But
As
never
they
dragony orcs, I'm guessing.
not dragony orcs. You've not heard anything about the orcs in this area being dragon summoners of any kind. Al takes another deep breath, just steadying himself clearly. Well, I'm probably gonna head back to Tribor. But I don't know if... And he looks to your parents, who are sort of just staring at the building up in flames, a bit stunned by the whole scenario, as it is very familiar. I could take them with me. I know a lot of people in Tribor still. We could find a place to stay until this orc problem gets cleared up.
Bud size, like just from the bad luck, you know, that's just been pervading throughout this whole area. All this misfortune now, like Al's house, like having the same fate as his. What about Fandalen? We recently liberated the place. Maybe that'd be the safest?
I don't really know anyone in Fandalen. I prefer to go to Tribor. It's where my main shipments of my Butterskulls go. I've got contacts there. If you'd like to take your parents with you to Fandalen, that's also an option. I'm not going to tell you what to do there. But I'm going to pack up as many as I can from the cellar, and I'm going to take my well-being, go find my cow, and hoof it to Tribor. It's about a day's walk.
I trust that they'll be safe with you still. Can we travel with you on the way back?
Unless you have more pressing business, you're welcome to travel with us. But I leave that up to you and yours.
We have a stop we need to make on the way back.
Well, Tribor's to the east of here. Even further. Quite a ways. It's up to you if you want to divert. You all seem like, you know, capable adventurers. And he looks at the immolated house. So I'll leave it up to you.
Maybe we could do a long rest here and then figure out what to do in the morning, I assume?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, or at least get away from the main carnage of this area. Find a
Right.
safe place to camp.
Yeah.
And
The map
maybe
of
the-
the ranch had a
Hey, what time is it
too
right
many
now, Dre?
places.
It's
Bunker down.
very late. It's like getting toward like midnight 30, 1 a.m. kind of time.
yeah, there's no.
You guys
rushing
are
levels.
all
Yeah, we-
very tired.
Yeah, we rode hard even to get here. We have to rest.
Big Al would sort of point back toward the west side of the farm. Well, if we want to camp out for the night, I guess we could do it over by the smithy. I didn't hear any more orcs running around, so I think it's probably pretty safe out here. We just keep the lights low, maybe don't draw attention. Figure it out in the morning.
How do you feel about that, Mom, Pa? Want to get some shut-eye?
Your father sort of clutching Mabel against him, who is currently in the middle of sobbing, just overwhelmed by the scenario. Just nods at you a few times in agreement, but stays silent.
If I would, if I would come up to his mom and dad and, embrace them in a hug as well to try to comfort his mom.
It takes a few moments, but she's very, very much distressed, but just happy to see that you are fine, more than anything.
It's all right now, Ma. We're safe for now.
Al, without saying much else, turns away from the building and starts heading back toward the smithy. If the rest of you follow him, you guys can spend a bit of time making a camp for rest in the very late darkness.
That seems like the best choice.
Agreed.
For this long rest, would you like to set up any watches?
Yeah, it's probably necessary.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Okay, whoever's doing first watch as your friends begin to bed down for the evening, go ahead and give me some perception checks.
Didn't we have like an order we were doing them?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
have like.
I remember I was second because it was mom and dad were staying up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Me and Todd always have early morning.
Then it was Rinn and I. I can't remember if we were first or last.
I think I will kind of like. Could I do like be a part of first watch, but like kind of stay close to. Buck could stay close to his mom and dad like until his mom falls asleep, and then afterwards and join them.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone that would like to take first watch, go ahead and give me some perception checks.
We're first, right, Niah?
We're first. Okay.
If you don't have dark vision, you will be doing it at a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you know how
Not
this
an
goes.
issue. 21.
I just help.
I just help.
Oh yes, do this help. So I get go with do it with advantage.
Do it with advantage.
At disadvantage, I got 20.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I rolled 16 and 20. How much did I roll?
Well, I
16
rolled
and 19.
I rolled 19 again, so it's 21 again.
Okay. With a 20 and a 21, you guys watching in the very late hours of the night, half nodding off from physical exhaustion of the day and the fight. You don't seem to notice anything. The wind blows through the crops, swaying them, the trees rustling. There are distant sounds of thunder, far off though. You can see further to the south and to the north of you, there are some odd patches of storm clouds amidst the overcast night sky. But nothing beyond that. You are able to complete your watch safely, and the second watch can go. Bud, you stay with your parents until they both fall asleep. Your mom basically never lets go of you the entire time.
Yeah, like kind of just, he falls asleep, like with his head on her shoulder, like at her side.
Mm-hmm. Thava and Synas. Like to roll me some perception.
I don't remember. Do I give you advantage, Synas, or
Do you have
Yeah.
dark vision? I don't.
I do have dark vision.
What was your perception?
Let me double check. +4.
Mine's +6, so ultimately
Okay,
it's up
so-
to you.
I'll give you advantage if you have
Okay.
dark vision.
That's great, 'cause my first one was a 1.
There you go. Well, roll again.
Now it's 11 +6 is 17.
Okay, 17.
bad.
Not bad.
All those ones.
All those ones. Much the same. You see distant, somewhat focused storms seeming to occur around the area. But nothing besides that, which is already out of the ordinary. Nothing immediately in your area causes any issues. And Reyka can take the morning watch, which the sun is already beginning to rise over the horizon by the time Thava and Synas finish their watch. So, Reyka, you can give me a perception check.
18.
18. In the last watch, early hours of the morning, Reyka, as you're peering around the area, you do spy a few individuals on horseback riding up toward the farm. They look humanoid from this distance. They just seem to be looking around. And they call out a few times into the area, just sort of, "Is anyone out there? Is everyone okay?"
How far? So they're within shouting distance? Like
They
how
are.
far?
They're probably a few hundred feet away as they're riding up toward the farmhouse itself.
I'm gonna wake Bud up and see if he recognizes their voices.
Bud, as you stir, you don't immediately recognize the individual who's shouting, per se. But these three individuals dismount from horseback and start looking around the farmhouse area, the burnt down farmhouse. One of them spying your group off towards the smithy and sort of hailing their compatriots to come jogging over. They all look to be wearing simple leather and have a symbol on their shoulders that you don't recognize immediately.
Yeah, I guess Bud would like gently, maybe remove his mom's arm from his shoulder to get up and see if he can help with conversation with them.
And as they run up, everyone sort of gets woken up by the
Everyone.
clamor of individuals yelling as on approach. And one sort of dusty blonde-haired young human comes jogging up, looking your group over, says, "Are you all right? We saw the smoke from far off. We were riding through. Is everyone fine? Is anyone in need of a healer?"
Hey, question.
Actually,
Dre.
Al could use healing still, right?
After the long rest, everyone is back up to full HP.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey,
Oh, so the rest is done.
as you guys as you guys are woken up, this is pretty much completing your long rest.
Hey, so question.
Hey, what's up?
The symbols. Does Thava recognize them as she's blinking her eyes open and rubbing dirt from her?
Make a history check.
Sure.
Can I make one too because I'm kind of from
Sure,
the
yeah.
area, I suppose.
Can I also make one?
15.
Go ahead. Anyone who wants to make a history check can make a history check.
About what?
About the symbols on their shoulders.
Dude, I'm too sleepy. That's a fucking 5.
What
I got a-
shoulders? Whose
I got
shoulders?
a.
The guys who are coming up.
The
that-
three individuals in full leather armor and regalia that have just come up to your group.
Oh,
She's
gotcha,
so low.
gotcha.
Disadvantage, I assume, Dre?
Yes, for you.
Yeah, okay. 10.
10, okay. What did you roll, Thava?
15.
And Bud?
A 5.
Okay.
I got 18.
Rinn, you being from around here, or from not from around here, you don't, even on an 18, you maybe saw that symbol one time when you came on this trail heading to Neverwinter?
Mm-hmm.
And as you go to say it, Thava, it comes to you that these are Tribor scouts. And the symbol on their shoulder is of the city of Tribor.
Oh, so they're
well,
there to be trusted,
know.
okay. But she just kind of rests easy because she was like kind of uncertain for a second.
And it comes back to you, Rinn, that the caravan group that you had come with had been escorted by one of these individuals as well.
Oh.
It's safe. And she kind of goes back to laying down.
Well, you all look alright. Good.
We survived. Orcs came down from the Sword Mountains and attacked the farm.
Recurring theme around here.
Getting worse.
There's been a massive exodus of orcs, for some reason, from those mountains. We're not sure of the source, but we are just on our way back from our patrol out towards the high road.
Are you heading back east?
We are going to Tribal, yes, to report to the scoutmaster there. Is there anything you need? Message taken there.
Well, I guess we should go along with them. Right, everyone?
The Tribor?
Tribor?
Mm-hmm.
I think
We did say we'd stop by, and Deriaz out of character. What was the Banshee location?
Coneyberry.
In the opposite direction.
Yeah.
It's not too far away, yeah.
Tribor is about... Let's get big map out here.
I can't see, yeah.
Don't we have some people responsible for back in the other town too, though?
Yes. I think we should send...
You are paying people by the day over there.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
You guys are roughly here on the map. Ooh, yep, there. Tribor is over there.
We are closer to Neverwinter than
Yeah,
we are to
it's
Tribor.
about 120 miles to Tribor from here.
Yeah, Reyka looks very concerned when people start talking about going to Tribor.
Yeah, another 6 days.
Yeah,
just
I
to
didn't
get
realize
back
that.
Here.
Oh, I don't.
You
I
would
really
also-
I don't have the money to pay the guards that much.
You would also have to go by foot,
Yeah,
considering several of your individuals you'd be escorting are on foot. So
Didn't the guy just get done saying, though, before this, that it would be a day's walk to Tribor?
yeah,
Is it 6 days walk to Tribor?
it's much longer than a day's walk.
So he doesn't know
He
what
doesn't know
he's
the
talking
area.
It's pretty old.
about.
Back in his day, the distance was shorter.
Back in my day, we could cross
Yeah,
60
back in
miles in a
my
day.
day.
Yeah, and then the tectonic plates and everything.
Yeah, that all shifted.
Right.
Yeah.
Anal and everything. It was a mess.
He's just a couple million years old, that's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, it's fine.
Well, Rinn's gonna look at Bud, and she's gonna be like, it's up to you, Bud. Where do you want your parents to go? I mean, we've got other obligations, but I guess you don't have to stay if that's what you want.
Bud, like, looks down in silence, like, thinking hard about what he should do. Like, looking back at his parents, looking at y'all, and he approaches his parents and Al, and he asks Al again if, like, truly Tribor is, and maybe like the scouts as well, like if Tribor is like pretty safe and well guarded.
Tribor is a very good place. It's got plenty of fine boys protecting it. And he sort of nods to the scouts who give him sort of a mock salute with a grin. I used to be sheriff around those parts back in the day. I left it in good hands. It's safe. And if anything happens there, people can always flee to Yartar, which is much more well defended even.
Bud nods in understanding, and he looks to his parents and says, well, I wish I could have had more time with y'all, but I think I need to stick with my group, because I know that I went to go raise money to build our barn so we can go home again, but I think I need to try to make this place safe again. I think like being with my friends here is going to be the way to do it. How do you feel about going with Al to Tribor?
Your father nods a little bit. I'm fine with it myself. And your mother, Mabel, clasps both of your hands in hers and rests them against her chin with a grin. I'm so proud of you, bud. My little sprout, you've grown up so fast. You got an old group of adventuring friends. I couldn't pull you away from them. I love you, but we'll be safe without. You can stay with your friends and do good.
Bud's getting teary-eyed from what his mom says, and he says, well, it's not what I planned, but I think this is what our world needs right now, and we can do some real good out there. Well, I got 2 things for you, because I don't know when I'm going to be back, when I can visit y'all again. Dad?
Yeah.
Bud reaches into one of his pouches to bring out the bag of tobacco that he got in Neverwinter. And he says, I know how much you like smoking your pipe. I already had some of this, and it's pretty good, but I got it from Neverwinter.
Ooh,
Yeah.
The good stuff then, my boy. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
I'll take that from you, son. Thank you much.
And I don't know, like, I don't know if this is like really an important lore question, but like, how easy is it to like pull a scale off, like, of your body, Dre?
You could find.
Dragonborn.
I personally imagine the Dragonborn shed. You could probably find a scale here or there that is ready to fall off.
Okay.
And easily remove that, maybe with a little pinch of pain, but it wouldn't be too bad.
Bud takes like 5 points damage.
Blood spews out of his arm.
He falls unconscious. Make a death saving throw.
He's just massacring himself in front of us.
It's
suddenly.
like, oh my god!
He just completely ruined this moment by just like doing some horrible shit.
But Bud like plucks a loose scale, like maybe off of his forearm or something, and tells his mom that he can, or she can make his dad can like help make like maybe a necklace or something to put around her neck with his scale, like to remember him by, like, and to hold on to it until he comes back. And yeah.
Reyka watches this with like extreme curiosity, but says nothing.
Rinn is trying not to laugh very desperately.
What?
She takes the scale from you and just gives you a smile, and then wraps you up in a very smothering, tight hug. You feel your back pop a little bit from the squeeze.
Of course.
And she just holds that for quite a long time. As long as you promise to come home safe, that's all I care about. Money or no money, all I care about is my little sprout.
Aww. Little sprout, bud.
We'll get our farm back someday. I'll make sure of it. Yeah.
And as the group confers with the scouts and the morning sun begins to warm the area, we're gonna call that a session.
All right.
And you
Alright.
all attain your level 4.
Okay. So be level
We
4
were
before
level
next
5.
session.
Not quite, Deriaz, not quite. Good try.
6.
Level 7.
Wow. Just going up.
Thank you guys for playing. We'll find out what is to happen next whenever we come together again next time on Dorks in Danger.
Dorks in danger!
Yeah, that.